Hello all and welcome back for more Borderlands D&D. So, last session, everybody started out at the very fun place of a collapsing building with a small kaiju fight happening above while trying to break into a bank vault. Trying to break into a personal vault while fighting said person while looting the corpse of said person who owned the bank vault. Rushing in to figure out what was happening as the building started to collapse, everybody grabbed the important things like Bertram grabbing an Iridian scanner, an Iridian translator, which is what had all of you there in the first place, and Terry basically activating his quote-unquote pirate powers and pilfering as much money, iridium, and valuables as possible, and shoving them into so many bags that he ran off with. After getting the various tad bits of loot that were in the vault, the group decided to try and exit the collapsing building post-haste. Unfortunately, they were not quite quick enough, as the entire building started to lean when the thresher that had been running rampant in the city smashed into it and started to lean into it and pry off to go after something else, and the gravitational warp pushed it the rest of the way. Most of the party was successful in making a sprint for the building to slide down the outside slope as it was going down. Unfortunately, Barry and Nessa ran into a small issue of collapsing debris and rubble hit them, barring their path forward. After some timely intervention from the party, Nessa was managed to extract and get out to safety. Barry, however, was pinned under the collapsing building. Thankfully, he's a beefy boy and was pretty well unharmed. After a brief few moments of trying to decide to get to cover, a few of you trying to dig out Barry, succeeding in doing so while dodging missiles and vehicles that were falling, everybody managed to make a rush for and meet up with Clay before talking for a brief moment, making a beeline for the spaceship that you had seen parked and docked near the edge of the city. Getting there and having a brief discussion with the captain, you guys managed to barter your way onto the ship and trying to figure out where you had yet to decide where to go, and at the last second, a familiar face of Dakin had managed to jump through the closing doors and pay his way to Elpis. After a brief moment, everybody decided to go to Elpis as well because Dakin was going, and then, well, everybody has been chasing this fun-loving individual for a while. After a brief discussion, Dakin agreed to meet up with Barry at a bar in somewhere in Concordia. Guys, I can't speak. We're in problems. We're going to the moon, not over it, to it. Yet.
Everybody
After agreeing for a meetup. What'd you say?
Referencing.
Oh, no, I didn't hear it.
But everyone, I have an announcement to make.
After this brief moment, though, the captain stepped in, decided there'd be no fighting under threat of being evacuated into space. Everybody was the party and Dakin were sent to opposite sides of the ship. When getting close to Elpis, just a few minutes before you would arrive at Concordia, so a few miles out, you all got a message from Dakin, as he said, "Sorry guys, I can't meet you in Concordia. I have things to do on the way first," and hit the button to shoot himself out into space and drop down to the surface of the moon from the ship. We picked up with you guys landing and docking on Concordia. As you guys walked forward, the doors hissed down, a field appearing around it, almost like a small little walkway latching onto the rim of the opening and connecting it to the building in like a little cargo spot, it looks like. As you guys are now arriving in the space, the moon colony Concordia. I did say there were a few minutes you guys had of quiet if you had something you want to talk about or something. We simply jumped here to expediency, so we'll start with that small gap of time you guys had, just in case anybody had something they wanted to do.
Oh.
So,
Reminder, we gotta buy air.
Yes, that is a fair point. You probably will want O2 kits.
Alright. So we need to all buy O2 kits, okay.
before we head onto the moon, just in case anything goes weird, Crystal, you still got that electric thingy?
What electric thingy?
Any electric thingy. Fucking electro punch. I don't care. Just set my shield.
Oh, yeah. Just
Thank you.
punch.
Ooh, recharge my thingy too.
And why does a human battery now?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll give her a punch as well, wherever she wants it.
It's okay, Thad. You can now you now understand the pain of being the group utility creature by existing. You're a battery, I was a bus. You know how it is.
Hey, you were a flying bus. And then you got enlarged even further, and then you became a mobile flying sky fortress Akim. And you proved you were a better fortress than that actual fortress that you dropped through.
I gotta do something right in my life.
Next
Ridden
level.
around.
Can I be here now?
You are
Right
here now.
Okay.
All
Can
right, what
I summon
happened?
my little guy?
You can spend the remainder
no,
of the time on
Daniel?
the ship making sure to put the pieces back together and make sure the Digistruct holds. Yes, you guys catch in the corner as Nessa is pulling random pieces out of her bag and digistructing different pieces that she finishes connecting into a small bot that is actually up to you to decide what it looks like.
New one. Okay.
This one looks like a little bug. Little ladybug.
What kind of bug?
Ladybug bug.
Yeah.
It's got little digital spots on its back that light up with where the spots are, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
What was Rex again? Just out of curiosity.
He's in
What?
your backpack.
No, what was Rex?
He kind of looks like the little robot from Robots. The one that helps with the dishes.
Oh, the little
that robot.
flying teacup looking thing.
Yeah.
I watched that.
At least that's how I
watched not
picture
long.
him.
I love that.
It's like a cup with flying spoons for a head in it.
Yeah. But
Not
instead
not
of
a
the
cup,
eyes.
Your character, your
not a
thing,
not a
your
cup,
voice is what matters. So that's what it is.
But he has little digital eyes instead of the eyes that they gave him in Robots, because those have human-ish eyes. His eyes are kind of like the robot boy in the new Pokemon game. The robot motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can finish constructing him out of the way a little bit and putting that together.
Okay.
Anything else from everybody to finish up on the way?
What?
If I see them getting the CO2 tanks, I'm gonna look at them and keep one. Well,
No, we're not being offered Oz kits. We're gonna have to find those in Concordia, I think. But we should make sure that we have all of our shit whenever we, disembark the cargo.
Take the truck with us.
Yes.
Also, what are we actually going to do once we get here, aside from... Well, we've got the iridium thingy, but actual plan? New plan?
I don't remember.
They talked about a
Do we have
base
a
that's up
plan?
here that we were supposed to look at.
Oh yeah.
You had the two things you already had confirmed at least were Dakin being at one of the places somewhere in Concordia to meet, and an Anshin base for you guys to hit for info that you guys requested for a ways back.
I'm sure he'll meet back up with us. But this is a wonderful time that we can go shopping if we need anything.
Nah, you two have a date at the bar. You wouldn't miss that for the world.
Bertram, don't get stole by another corporation again.
Meh.
Also, Crystal, you really don't get stole by the corporation.
Do I still have my little ancient badge?
I wouldn't see any reason you don't.
can't really be stolen by a corporation you belong to. I don't think.
Let's just say you're currently having some disagreements with upper management, though, so let's maybe be careful on your end. Yeah.
Don't get sent to the HR office.
Oh,
I've been there plenty of times. Definitely don't want to go back.
yes, you remember the rigid horrors of bureaucracy of the HR department. You can feel the arthritis creeping in your hand. Just thinking about it.
Anyway, let's get our shit and make sure that we don't go die in space.
Alright.
I think this mech suit would help.
Just pop an Oz kit on it.
His mech suit is not like a hermetically sealed thing.
Did I ever get that mech suit off the guy?
No, you still have to finish dissecting him.
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to, you could have worked on doing so. It would have left quite the mess.
Do that after we get outside. And also get a face mask, because now we're in low G.
Well, on the ship, though, this thing is currently normal.
Yeah, but we gotta move, man.
I wonder if they'll know who you are on the moon, Crystal.
I'm pretty sure they will, since my bounty came from another planet in the first place, so... I'm sure they get news up here.
I just meant if anyone watched the race.
What race?
Sure, you did the siren thingy, and that's kind of how I saw you in the first place and found you guys.
I was at the very end. Those people don't stay after the race starts turning to chaos. I had to assume they cut the commercials or something.
Why would they cut the commercials when there were free rockets exploding and shit? Yeah, exactly.
Because there were rockets shooting at...
They were already rated A.
They were also already shooting explosive stuff.
I thought that's how Tanya knew about it.
Yeah, that's how you got your bounty in the first place, wasn't it?
No.
I thought, anyway.
No.
I mean, that increased it, but... I already had it on before then.
I'm just gonna make sure that my shit's loaded since we're apparently stalling.
No, that's fair. You can go through, recheck all your stuff, have it at the ready.
You got any questions, Terry?
Yeah, I can buy more grenades.
From what? Well, maybe not on this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow, since we've been able to get to the store.
Oh, hey, Terry. Didn't Terry find some iridium bars?
Yes, 10 iridium bars. He has a suitcase in one of the bags.
Really fair how much money I actually got.
If you don't mind, can I take a
You have
couple
80,000 left.
I mean, you're one of the sirens.
You want to
just
just split them
off with you.
You want to just split them halvesies?
Terry looted them fair and square. Hence they are his.
Hey, I can't really use iridium much, so if I get some of the cash, I'll be happy.
I mean, you're part of the group. You get some of the cash anyways.
Yes.
Also, you're the reason we actually managed to go and keep cash.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'll take part of the cash if you guys want the iridium. I can't do anything with it, and I saw Tim eat one, and, well, he turned purple, and it wasn't a good one.
They taste purple.
That isn't convincing!
I mean, it's not a bad taste, if I'm being honest.
Double rye.
But I don't think it's healthy for you.
He looks down at the metal ingot literally glowing with power. You know, somehow I couldn't tell.
Probably not good for your skin either.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys can have them. I'm happy not to carry them anymore.
I said split it 50-50?
Yeah.
Sure. 5 and 5.
Sneeze.
Thank you. If you want to try eating one, see if you gain some weird powers. Just ask.
Trying to mirror Terry.
To Terry. Actually, yeah, to Terry. You already have weird powers.
Yeah.
Wait, are you actually trying to convince him it could give him powers?
Stop it!
No, hold on, I need to know.
Stranger things have fucking happened.
I was indeed saying those things.
And then I said my thing.
Make a persuasion!
Terry, prove that you are worthy to stand beside Crystal. Eat this chunk of metal.
Barry would like to Barry raises his hand and says, I don't think that's entirely wise. You just eat it like that?
Was there interference? Would that be a disadvantage?
Only if Barry's
What do I know?
Are you actively trying to interfere with the roll? I guess I should ask.
I am
Just
saying
stuff.
stop it.
No, Barry's just saying this and then shrugs like, what do I know?
Fair. Are you actively trying to make it work?
I'm literally saying stop it, so yes.
Okay.
I am
Both of
not
you roll
actively
persuasion.
trying to get him to actually eat a rock. I do not want him dying eating a rock.
Yeah, everyone I've seen that
I'm
actually
saying
eat
this
their stuff
relatively
is bad.
sarcastically.
Okay, I had to ask. That's why. Because let's be real, it's not the weirdest thing to happen.
We will deal with that after we all fucking contract moon madness, okay? In the meantime, I'm gonna go see about getting this frickin' truck out of the goddamn cargo bay. I don't want to be on this ship anymore.
Does he? Oh, almighty, all-knowing God?
Effectively, Carrie at the moment is just a stat block, but as you guys start to grow more, I'm going to use some of the sidekick rules for him. To, have him, if he has any growth for it.
Okay, so he doesn't have a class or anything.
No, the sidekicks are a little mini side class that was put out on one of the expansions.
Well,
It's
yeah,
basically
I said
a more
if he
minor.
does last, I thought. As in he... Yeah.
Because
As in he
you
does
guys
not
are
yet
doing-
have that.
Yeah.
And that if he stays, he might. So
Yeah.
as of right now, he does not.
Yeah.
A Futurama moon wailing song has now come into my head.
All right.
Carry on.
What is that song?
Terry. No, I can't do that.
Oh yeah, stream.
Yeah.
You get like 5 seconds.
No, I'm
How'd you
not
count
gonna
too
do it.
quick?
Remind me afterwards. I'll see if I can't remember.
Your singing's bad enough they won't know.
Ah,
That hurts.
You
You're
don't
not-
gotta
cuts deep.
assassinate
You're
him
not
like
carrying a tune in a
that,
bucket.
man.
That one cuts deep. That one hurts.
You can't get the lyrics right.
I do.
Ow!
You won't get the lyrics right.
This is abuse.
I don't carry on my wayward son.
nope,
I
wrong
had-
words.
I
Wrong
have-
words.
I have listened to that song so many times.
Sorry, it's not the right words.
Can you get the lyrics
Set her
for
up.
Not the right
LYG
words. Never the right words.
This fucking character assassination on stream. Damn.
I've always said that you're like that guy from Adventure Time that has an approximate knowledge of everything. You have an approximate knowledge of songs, but you always get one word wrong.
Can we
Is that
just
the word
hurry
that he
up and
opens
get out of
mouth
this
with?
goddamn spaceship, Mark?
I'm sorry. They're trying to
The
kill me
word
on
means
stream.
the same thing. It's just the wrong one.
They're trying to kill me on stream. I'm sorry, Arik.
We are really trying our best.
It's okay, I doubled down with the use of Mark.
Is it working? Have you taken psychic damage yet, Matt?
Sure.
That was not my
Wait, if
intent.
the DM takes
I'm
psychic
just
damage, that means
saying the
everybody
truth.
takes psychic damage?
No, it just means I get a headache.
I don't know. You could have
Fast
made a decent
forward
argument
back
for
in
it, Matt.
time. Fast forwarding back towards the present time as the doors drop. Concordia waits.
We're done talking about it.
I don't need more character assassination. I already know I'm bad at it. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess we also need to find a place to park the truck. Are we just gonna sleep in a parking lot somewhere?
Probably.
Does this place have parking lots?
Probably. Got vehicles on it.
I would imagine it
Inside
has
the
a
city?
garage somewhere. That where they
Inside
will
the
either
city?
hold on to your thing or retrofit. Yeah.
Fair. Well, I'm gonna go ask the, cargo people, the dock people, where to take the truck. If you all don't mind trying to find out where I could procure an Osk.
I'd imagine they have those probably for sale for more than they normally cost near the entryway. If we see one, we'll pick one up for you.
Appreciate it. Let me know how much it is. I can pay back.
Give a nod.
And he'll get in the truck and pull it forward. Truck pull it forward. Off the ways a bit. Everybody else proceeding forward off of the ship.
Yes.
You guys go past. Hold on, sorry, I'm flipping a note. You guys go past as you see Captain Lear there. Is like, thank you for not causing shit on my ship. Hopefully next time we can have better dealings and better times when we weren't running from kaijus.
Yeah, that was.
I've seen a lot of threshers and that scared the shit out of me. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just hope Anshin doesn't decide to go and stir up shit again.
Okay, I want you to pose a question. Did you
Yes.
really bet on a company not causing problems?
Not really, but
Okay, you're not as dumb as that sounded. Thank God. As you guys walk down the little way, and on your way out, you guys enter Concordia, the largest, what is known as the largest colony on the moon. A few buildings rising up in the center from the base of it, all the way to the top of this dome-like structure, reaching out and over. A number of buildings kind of staggering down in height as it goes away from it, getting lower and lower in the story count as the dome of the city gets lower and lower. People shuffling about. You hear music drifting off and people walking in and out of a bar nearby. You can hear, at least from one other direction, the sounds of like heavy machinery, maybe like tools, it sounds like. So probably something like a mechanic's garage or construction going on. There's a couple large signs. There's one that's just Med Bay in big letters. Over near what looks to be like an entry office, with a very like large drop off almost in like the front middle of this courtyard nearby, with a couple walkways going out to the middle where you can sit on a bench and kind of like look down over the plummet off this cliff that the Concordia is built on the edge of. There's a constant like hum of fields and like force fields and stuff as you see, like similar to this, where it seems to be blocking off or like sealing the atmosphere off for people to walk through, come in and out. People shuffling about doing their stuff in the streets. From like a lot of ones, thankfully a bit more organized. An opportunity. It's not a bunch of just people getting shanked in the back streets. And, violently assaulted. There's a little bit of disturbances here and there. You see a fight break out at one point, and somebody else rushes up and, rushes up and is striding at him before grabbing him and just hauling him off. You do see, at the very far end of the plaza, as you're walking out a little bit, like a city hall sign that's going, up a ways, up one of the tallest towers here, one of the tallest buildings in here. And, conveniently, you do see nearby a vending machine with Oz written in big bold letters across it. Because you need to breathe.
And they know you need to breathe.
And they know you need to breathe.
Pause. We know you need to breathe.
And as you guys are sitting here, like starting to breach off into this, you guys said you can see that main like circling plaza at the beginning, and a number of people are starting to use equipment to lift stuff, move in and out. And as soon as you guys step off the ship, I should say, you feel immediately your steps have less weight to them. I'm like, without a doubt, a couple of you at least kicked off too hard. Probably like Barry, Bertram, some of the larger of you among you easily probably kick off too hard, used to your weight, and bounce up a good 2, 3, 4, 5 feet before slowly drifting down.
All right. This is a thing.
You see Tex walk out through the barrier, and immediately when he goes across, starts to grow up a little bit, and he scrambles down, and when he hits it at first, it's all on all fours, creeping and crawling for a few steps before slowly going back up to the two-step, both its normal 2 legs.
Try to get used to this. Okay.
Oh, this is kind of fun.
Fun is a word.
Did I know he could do that?
What?
Tanya kind of bouncing on her heels, just watching her hair in the low gravity.
It twirls a bit more like in the wind, but like a bit more free form than it normally would as you move. But it doesn't like just drift up constantly crazily. There is like a slight pull down still.
Yeah.
Okay. Given the kind of shit we've been doing, I'm assuming that budget isn't exactly the highest priority. So we can probably just get some out of the vending machine, unless you're wanting to really look for cheap repairs, but, shrugs in the y'all have been spending a lot of money recently way.
I mean, there's always just finding some people who want to make some donations to the cause.
Just got here and already we're gonna knock some people out to steal their oxygen tanks. Yay! Awesome! Let's look at that vending machine.
Looking at the vending machine, the base Oz kit there will hold oxygen for an hour, and it's $150 at least.
Refills from areas that have O2, like in game, blah blah blah. Blah.
It'll auto refill when it's near an oxygen space.
Just nothing special, but keep you alive.
It has a hour-long time limit on it. You can use it to jump and burst yourself in a direction, but that consumes oxygen. Something to keep in mind. It'll let you jump higher or get a burst of speed forward, but it will consume it, and if you run out, you run out.
150 you said, we all paying individually.
Huh.
Do what?
Did say 150,
A couple
right?
questions at once.
Go ahead, Eric.
You did say 150, right? Do I need to turn something up?
Yes, 150 per thing.
Okay.
No, my issue is 2 people spoke at once, so
Right.
it overlapped.
I'll go ahead
I
and
am sorry.
grab the other guys.
It's okay. Sorry. Alright, one for each of y'all?
One for me, one for Clay. I don't know what other people are
one
gonna
for you.
do. I don't have that much money.
One for everyone.
Fair. Good one.
We can just take it out of one to just that, but
You just hear Jerry walks up with a backpack on his chest that he unzips.
yeah, that thing I just said.
We should probably try and be less inconspicuous about that.
But I
You
don't
see
have
one
that
of
much
them,
money.
he just
so-
looks at you, he looks over at the one person that looks down at it, and he just points at he just points at everybody's shit. Just look at all of these people. Like, come on, let's go.
Yes, we will take your stuff as a donation.
Terry is not above using you guys as threats.
As he
Barry's
should.
a pretty good threat.
I'm sending Clay a message that says 150, got it.
Go ahead and get the vending machine.
Basic model. Is there any other model in the vending machine?
In the vending machine, no.
Okay.
But it is like, with this being the vending machine and how it's displayed, you could understand this is a basic model. There are better ones out there if you want to find somebody or purchase them. But you gotta find them first, unfortunately. You know how it goes.
And they figure like they won't be on this base, so we both have to find them somewhere else.
Concordia is a decent-sized city. You never know who's got what here.
There's probably a junk
It's
shop
just
or
the
two.
entryway vending machine doesn't.
This is the tourist trap.
It is.
We have the HoloNet. It can't be used.
You do have the HoloNet. EchoNet. Not HoloNet. HoloNet's something else. EchoNet. Damn it.
If I didn't want to see if there's better places for it.
I'm more concerned with making sure we don't die, especially given that oxygen, or money, not oxygen, specifically not oxygen, but money, is something that we kind of sort of have a bit of. Gonna see if they've managed to give Clay some more information. Meet up with him, get your skeleton removed from your armor, and then I guess you can either check in with your date, or we can see about transportation across the moon to the places that we're gonna go check out. Yep.
So,
Doing a quick search on the EchoNet.
just for
Concordia.
O2 kits?
I know 2 kits, Oz kits, yeah.
Anything else or just O2 kits? Just the Oz.
Right now, Oz is important, so Oz is what I'm looking for.
Fair. Let's do a quick investigation. Let's see your luck.
Do I know how to use the EchoNet?
I would hope so. Do you know how to use the internet?
How do I Google?
How do I Google using this thing?
How do I check Craigslist?
Great thing I don't have to do math. I just hit 17.
Sorry,
Oh my God.
Craigslist. Let's be real.
Craigslist. Investigation, right?
Yes.
17.
17. All right, that's pretty decent. I think immediately like, oh look, here's these X amount of Oz kits, O2 kits, Oz kit. I don't know why my brain swaps between those. I feel like
Because we want to be American here.
I feel like I should settle on one, but I really am having a hard time doing so.
Does he find a place that sells both them and brass knuckles?
I mean, Barry kind of wants to go buy some more explosive and shit at some point.
Fair.
Which would probably be the place that would sell those brass knuckles.
Fair. So, taking a look into the Echo, starting with the Oz kits here, you don't find anything immediately, but it says you basically do find a small ad that says, "For machinery, mechanics, and mischief abound, ask for Mike's at Moxie's Dive."
Okay, do you happen to see a restaurant called, or something called Moxie's Dive anywhere around?
Sounds so dirty.
What?
Just because of the
It does.
character.
Just punch in its, just click it and punch in its information right there.
It's words with a smell.
It's words with a smell. Oh no! I didn't think of it that way.
I don't know much about viruses, but I feel like I'm going to catch something if I even think about anything to do with this place.
So why are we thinking about going there then?
Because this website, this
I found it on the
This thing.
internet.
says we should.
Like the stairs. So, a sketchy thing on the internet said we should go someplace.
No. The listing
just-
itself isn't sketchy. It's just the name of
That's sketchy. That is
that part is sketchy.
I mean, look at this. That is sketchy.
I need all of you to put this through the filter of Pandora, please.
She found it. She found it on Google, but she hasn't actually clicked the link. She just saw the name.
There's too many dollar signs in it, in the link.
Don't click that. Those people just want to go and knock you unconscious and sell your organs. Don't do it.
I mean, we run into those type of people all the time. That doesn't mean they're not good at what they do.
Yes, but normally we don't try and go to buy stuff from them.
They might have some sort of mass that explodes. Actually, do your explosions work up here? Have you tried yet?
The concussive part likely does.
I want to go and
I don't believe I've seen
look
any
at my
flames
finger,
emanating
Matt.
from him. Do not
I wanna go
explode inside of
right
this
in your
area!
I want to set up one teeny tiny explosive. Can I do that? Just have... May I
Oh, we
blast,
make good
please?
choices here.
Probably shouldn't do your fire thingy either then.
Roll a d20 plus proficiency, please.
Give me a second. You want the good luck with this or the bad luck, Matt? I wonder.
This is just a d20 plus proficiency that follows the normal rules of higher is better.
Because there's an added
I
number.
know the way you're laughing. 18 plus
Hey!
what's my proficiency?
Right now?
4. 4? Okay. 22
You
then.
hear a small, like, firecracker noise and a brief flash of, like, energy and force.
Right, so
While they're all dicking
surprised
around,
I
I'm
did.
putting on my Oz kit.
I meant outside, not inside. You could have just blown us all up just then. I don't know much, but I'm pretty sure oxygen is flammable.
Barry.
I don't know if Barry's
Yeah.
explosions work off of fire. They feel pretty concussive
That's-
force and light.
That's what I said.
It's esoteric. Who the fuck knows?
Do you
What's esoteric?
have a
mean?
logical explanation for what he does?
Do you?
No.
Guys, what's esoteric mean?
No idea. Strange.
Magic nonsense?
Witchcraft.
Ah, you know what? I know that one.
What Crystal does.
Hmm.
Wait, that's what Crystal does? Barry,
You're
I
not-
just...
Wrong, but
Okay, this is gonna sound really bad. But I thought only women could be sirens.
there is no proof
Barry
of that.
stops, blinks, and just looks at you. Looks at
Somehow,
Barry.
this is not the first time we've had this conversation around him.
Points at Bertram.
What'd I do?
Other people
Bertram can do
weird
this?
things as well. You can do something else.
When was anyone gonna tell me?
Bertram, would you describe yourself as esoteric?
No, he just punches things. Or stabs things, really.
I have a gun and I have a grappling hook.
You stab things with bullets. Or a grappling hook. You do nothing that could be defined as esoteric.
Speaking of, the raptor tried to eat my grappling hook, so I need to find somewhere that maybe has another one. Just in case that begins to fray more. As I'm like looking at it with a bit of a side eye.
Esoteric. Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interest.
He looked it up on
Please
the
tell me
internet.
Barry just went to the Echo Net.
He did. Barry did.
Yeah, see, Crystal? You're esoteric.
Where the fuck is that garage? I just leave.
You have to go ask at this
Wait,
place for it.
guys, if I got powers, would I be esoteric?
Yes.
Felt that one.
God.
I've been aiming for that one for a minute, yes.
It felt too set up. It felt like you went. Should have seen it coming. So, we gonna go find the bar to go ask about Mike's thing, or should we just buy something here?
Birch,
I realize
having already
oxygen might
bought
be a problem if I try to
has
set
left.
people on fire.
Also,
Barry just goes and buys a thing there.
you might need oxygen to get to wherever you're going, anyways.
And Barry would like to go and look up the price of rocket launchers. Ammo on where the fuck this is. Comparing prices and stuff.
Barry's been here for 10 minutes and he's already on a watch list.
Quite possibly,
He came
yes.
from Pandora. He started on the watch list.
I mean, that's also honestly very true, possible. Alright.
Okay.
So, what type of role would that be, anyways?
Investigation or looking for the nearest shop? Are you wanting to check like online, or are you like on the Echo Net, or are you just wanting to walk around and look for something?
Let's start online, and also see if I see anything just like in the area, and then go online. Do both, kind of like quick look around, then see if I can find something on DecoNet, and see if there's any price comparisons, and reviews and such for stuff while they're just making the arguments, talking to each other, just in the background.
How long do you guys think we're going to be here?
Probably a little bit, but not too long. Probably a few days, a few weeks, but not a few months. Days to weeks, but not months. Yes. That make sense? Oh, and that's the 17 advice. Also, Matt.
Okay. You find an ad for a weapon shot, Blown Moon High, but no price listing. It's just a stop in.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is every store going to be a moon pun?
Probably.
I would argue that Moxie's dive is not a moon pun. I don't think it is, at least.
Let's not try to make it one.
You could probably find a full moon in there somewhere.
You know what? Touche.
I just hope they don't try and moon you.
Barry might like it.
Damn it.
Okay, so we go into a weapons shop. Bertram's going over there. We should probably go consolidate things with him. Are we going weapon hunting or to whatever dive bar place, or
I would very much prefer to go and get more ammunition if I can, because it's also been, starts counting on fingers, a long time since I've actually been able to stop in a weapons shop and actually get more ammunition for some things. The bandits just don't tend to have explosive anymore. I don't know why. Maybe they're just not from the right area. Anyway, so ammunition, and then we go to the highly suspicious dive bar, if you still want to go.
Launch is a strong word there. Did Terry finish buying all the Oz kits?
Oh, he was waiting because you were. He bought himself one, but he was waiting because you guys were going back and forth on what you wanted.
I'll take one.
Does everybody want one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
What are we getting?
We can just upgrade if we find something later.
Oz kit, so you can breathe on the moon.
Oh, I thought we already got
Last
those.
1 hour.
Nope.
Oh, that'd be good.
I know, Eric. I know.
So there's 5 of you plus Terry for 6, because
150
Bertram already
each.
bought his.
So 900.
And you guys have this is your guys' money, so keep track. In the bags, Terry has $8,000.
And
He only has
Damn.
$8,000.
Get it back.
Told you it was all in one.
You had
There's
10,
8
but you guys spent $2,000 getting here.
Hey, there's 8 of us with the NPCs. Do you just everyone add 1,000 to their sheet and then minus the 150? For the even split,
I mean, there's 8 of us.
including the NPCs.
I mean, it sounds good. All of the Sirens did go and hog the Iridium.
I'm just kind of very character.
So, I mean, they could take that as their part of their share for the money, cash prize, cash loot, and we could just put up their 2,000 amongst the rest of us. After all, they got all the Iridium.
Well, no one else is going to do anything else with the Iridium, and also 8 and 8 just split up to be really nice.
Well, yeah, but then you get more than the rest of us because you get both the cash
Hey,
and the
Barry.
Iridium.
Hey, Barry, what does our Iridium do?
Give you powers.
Hey, Matt,
I could
quick
also
map
go and
question.
sell that to go and get more of my own power. Explosives.
It lets Crystal run around really fast more and save people or take things.
And
Both.
I could do a lot with a bunch of explosives.
Also, we need someone to actually buy Iridium and that has a use for it.
Pandoran. I know people.
We're not on Pandora, though.
Yeah, but we'll be going back. Just trust me. Trust me. I know a guy.
Is that guy
Clay walks up and gets
Clay?
the 2K.
There you go.
Thank you. Hands you.
Barry, buddy. Are you
You're
that
getting
hard
everything.
up for cash?
Honestly, no, but I have been this entire time. I've had about $36 for... How long has it been since we left the last time we actually got paid?
You got $200 in
Wouldn't that
potions.
poison you?
Which I then had to go and spend on food and
Potions.
medicine. Yes, food and medicine. Which means I can't do shit. And you've already gotten the Iridium.
I'm glad I'm too
Because
far
you
away
can
to hear
use it
this
in a certain way
conversation.
doesn't mean that there's not other uses for it.
What's happening?
There's reasons for why you got all the Iridium, yes. It doesn't mean that there's not other reasons for money uses.
Wait, what's
monetary.
happening here?
Oh, they're trying double dip.
Fine. All right, do math. Do math right now, Dylan.
Wait,
What about?
they're trying to double dip like you did?
How did I double dip?
You took a grenade mod and a weapons upgrade from that store, from what you guys said.
Indeed. We also got... Point out what the fuck was it? We also got the punchy thing. I also got that, and someone else got the other grenade mod for me, and so I got traded back.
Since you're here, I'm guessing you found a place to store the truck.
Yeah, outside of the city limits, like
Okay.
right outside the wall. They don't have them inside. I guess there's a garage you can pull them into, but I don't know who's renting that yet, so I don't have it in there.
All right, so
Just
I'll head that direction in a bit. Since he's making a big to-do about money, just give him whatever my account would be. I don't give a shit. Let's go see about getting that taken care of.
Stares blankly at you. That is... Walks away. Never mind. Fine. Take the money.
You think that Bertram can eat iridium?
No.
I'm just saying, this is Tanya as we're walking.
I don't know if he could. I don't think he should actually try and eat it, but maybe like kind of the way that we do it. Maybe.
I've never seen him touch any, so
I mean, the stuff can be pretty addictive. Also, has Bertram had any kind of drug problems before in the past? Any gambling issues?
don't know. No, I don't know. It's not the time that you ask people.
Yeah. I don't know, you've known him long. I didn't know if that had come up at any point or anything like that. But
He's mostly been about business, so not like casual conversations.
yeah, and if he was a high-functioning druggie, you probably would have seen that already.
Nessa's gonna lean over to Crystal. Is uranium a drug?
I mean, radiation has, in minor doses, I guess, similar reactions to drugs. So, kind of. Like a really, really strong drug.
You can use it for
I thought it just made your hair fall out.
You can use it for bullets that punch through things really good.
Some drugs, when you
It's
take
very
too much,
bald.
your hair fall out.
Wait, question. Did you say uranium or iridium?
You said uranium.
I said uranium on accident.
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
actually meant uranium. Okay.
I was very lost. I had to ask. Sorry.
I too.
No, I'm just stupid.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to ask so I knew
Little
what was
did
happening.
we
Sorry.
know that her robots are nuclear power.
Oh, God. Really don't let Tex go down.
Depleted uranium. Anti-tank armor.
Anti-tank armor?
Yes.
Touche.
Considering iridium instead of uranium. No, it's just a power source. It's not a drug at all.
It's kind of like a drug to sirens.
In fairness,
It's just
to this
a
one,
really
I don't
fancy
think Tanya would know that bit.
Would she have not felt the effects of using it before? Or...
I guess above game tidbit, specifically the leech is incapable of being addicted to the iridium because of how their power works. It was actually mentioned specifically in the games. So yeah, Tanya never would have felt an addiction urge.
Oh, okay. No, fair. That's one specific thing. Yeah. Crystal would have, but yeah, not Tanya then.
I've only used iridium like twice, I think.
Yeah,
not
I think
often
literally
enough
twice.
to be addicted.
No, but feeling the high.
The high withdrawal.
Yeah. Not the addiction part. I meant, feeling the actual high of it.
Oh, the high? Absolutely, yeah. That part's still
Mhm.
there. Sorry, I thought you meant you were talking about that part sticking. I see what you're saying now. So back to the plan to get Bertram to eat it.
Is iridium like uranium? Would it make you go bald?
I feel like people die before they have a chance to go bald with iridium.
That's fair.
People who
Would
don't
anybody
die
like to
develop
make a
powers.
medicine check to know the effects of iridium on the body normally?
Can I?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say a number of you are educated enough to do so.
You can always look it up on the HoloNet. EchoNet. You can always look it up
I'll
on the
do a
EchoNet while
medicine
we're watching.
check.
Can I help her by looking stuff up on the EchoNet?
Yeah, absolutely. You have advantage, Max.
Oh.
Woo!
Are we saying this loud enough for Bertram to hear?
I think Bertram walked away.
That's a 24.
There is stuff in the car that needs attended to.
We're doing something.
You said 24?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the effects of Iridian can be more vast, large arrays of things. Iridian in its raw form, it eats you from the inside out like a high dosage of radiation effectively. It can cause balding in some people if it's bad enough on certain things, but usually that's not a problem because if your head's balding, your organs are mush. There's also notes on the side effects of it of slag. Slag can get into the body and cause weird things. Usually really messes with your health, but also entities have been known to have some very odd capabilities afterwards. Often spreading the, borderline contagion that they are in now.
Like Spider-Man.
Yes.
If Barry takes this, he will be Spider-Man.
Spider-Berry.
No, that's slag that's had effects. Iridian has had not great answers usually.
So there's no obvious solution or problems that come up with Iridium besides, killing people.
And there's not much on sirens, just probably exclusively because of how few there are.
Unrelated. Call Clay.
Clay's there.
I didn't realize how far away. I didn't know how far away it was.
This was
No, Clay got here when everybody was still here, and then Bertram headed out.
Okay.
I guess unless Bertram asked Clay to go with him.
Well, it is his thing, and he knew I was heading that direction. But if he doesn't start to go that way, then I'll take care of it myself.
If you mentioned you needed the keys or something, he'd probably ask why and yada yada.
Get it taken care of is what I said, and then headed that way.
Yeah, he'll go with you probably.
All right.
Never mind. Clay's not there.
I thought we were following
You
after
mentioned you
them.
need to open the car. All right, you hear the ring, and after a minute, right next to you, Clay picks up and is like, "Hello."
Hey, so it looks like we're going to a weapon shop or something first for Barry to buy explosives and look at the other stuff. Anything you or Bertram need?
Looks over at you.
Just report
You got
back if
anything
the
you need,
place. Just report back if the place seems like it's worth visiting later. I'll check it out after this.
Fair. Yeah. Bertram just says let him know if it's worth checking out afterwards, and then he'll go look for himself.
Okay. I'll shoot you a message where we're going after. I don't know how long we're going to stand around looking guns at the shop.
I know Barry says that he wants to, because these are almost always on speakerphone, right? I know Barry says that he wants to have his nice, pleasant conversation with Akin. If he's still holding to that, don't let him have it alone. Who knows whenever that guy's going to be active, just in case things move faster than I'm anticipating.
Yeah. We'll stay with him. Or try to, at least.
Akin still owes me that belt, so I'll be somewhere around.
No, remember he left the belt outside the door.
Oh, he left the belt? Oh, he owes me nothing then. Never mind. He's paid his dues.
Yep, nope. The belt was left outside your guys' door just before the call came through.
He punched you.
Okay, I punched him.
I love her quickly running through under the bunk.
Yeah, but everyone else that's punched you, you've murderized them.
I didn't murder Iron
Go on.
Swordbeard, whatever his name is. The Pirate King.
Fucking pause, my man.
You did horrific
You
things
almost
to him,
did.
yes.
I punched him
You
once, like he
tried your
said.
best.
Yeah, but he didn't punch you.
The only reason he lived was because Nessa healed him.
No, this is in character argument, sir, ma'am.
I really murdered everyone.
And she regularly talks in a third person. So yeah, this Philly.
That was an agreed upon stabbing between each other.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's fine.
You didn't stab him though. You punched him really hard.
I
broke
asked
his
if I could
ribs.
punch him instead, so I punched him instead. And he survived.
Barely.
You gave him an All Might.
And All Might.
An All Might.
I feel like one of you is talking in character and one of you is talking above game in this conversation.
I don't know. I picture Nessa having just a little All Might bobblehead now, like the super exaggerated, just giant grin.
So it's confirmed Nessa watches tons and tons of anime. Okay, gotcha.
She's the type.
You have to have
I thought we
something
already
on while she's in the
confirmed
lab.
Well, we know
So
that
she's
Crystal
just saying
does.
that he All Might punched her, and he probably doesn't have a clue what the fuck an All Might
Motherfucker
is. Okay,
decided
I
to
like it.
figures were their
Yeah.
goddamn apartment.
Matt, you should take us to the shop.
I'm not breaking up your guys' conversations. If you guys want to go to the shop, we'll jump to the shop.
We are on
This
our
is
game
too
for
funny.
bullshitting tonight.
Made Eric walk away
Alright.
2 times.
So because I didn't know I had Dakin's belt, did it have the storage decks on them? On it? Or was it just his belt?
It was just his belt.
Yes, disassembled it. Unless he still owes me something. Great. Thank you for answering my question.
There you go.
To the shop.
All right. To the shop?
So,
You guys walk around it and you find it probably like in this like concentric ring, like a little bit closer to the middle, like about halfway out, just a little bit on the like epicenter side. It's a 2-story building. It has an image of like an explosion, like running up, like you know the neon gas, like the neon signs. It has like one that looks like a little rocket that like runs up and then it just hits the moon, and then there's like an explosion around the moon. Going inside, it is a relatively simple building, fairly square. About halfway in the middle is cut right through by a counter with things behind it, like you can see things for ammo, storage deck upgrades, a number of different like weapon racks and such. And sitting behind the counter is the slumpiest, worst postured hillbilly, for lack of better terms, with like a ball cap pulled down low. Obviously has a little bit of chew in and a beer on it in front of him.
This
Probably
looks
like in
the
his
place.
upper 40s to 50s. Hard to say. Like hunched real low. Looks up and makes eye contact with you with like half closed eyes from where he's squinting. Welcome.
Hello.
Hmm.
I would like to inquire as to the price of your rocket launcher ammo.
Launcher ammo.
Indeed.
Picks up a book. Sets it down in front of him, like just like behind the counter, so like you guys can't see straight through. Like he's like a little desk with like a little the counter going up a little bit more. Flips through it a little bit. 50 a pop.
I would like to buy 3.
Gets up, shuffles over, scratches a bit and like readjusts his like his like old beat up flannel he has on. Comes back over and sets a couple like cased pieces of launcher ammo. Holds out his hand for his money.
And some money.
And puts that down there. Anything else I can help you with?
Grenades.
Grenades?
Indeed.
Mods
The
or
entire
ammo?
time he just had a gigantic All Might smile on his face now.
Mods or ammo?
What'd it say?
Mods or ammo?
Ammo. Matt. Actually, above game, what does he mean by that, Matt? Like, as
Grenade
in...
mods?
Oh, mods or ammo? Okay, I thought you said ammo.
Alright. 40. 8.
I'll take 1 of that.
Alright. Reaches under the counter and just sets a grenade on there.
Alright.
Leans to the side. To everybody else.
Give some money. Also, Matt, above game, would this be a place to go and buy ammo upgrades or anything?
Yes.
It wouldn't be, would it?
Storage deck upgrades for ammo would be here too.
How much would a grenade storage deck upgrade be?
250.
Right, this time. Thank you for your help.
And the rest.
Who's in the letters? Knuckle dusters.
What you got by way of grenade mods? Just asked out of curiosity.
I got the mansion. The cops to heal you up. I got some torg. I got some more firepower in them. I got a couple flat off. They bounce around and spin and toss out bullets. I got a Mally one. It's a little weird. It pulls you in before going off.
Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the dull ones the bouncing betties?
Shit, you might be right. I might be thinking of the wrong
and
one.
And the Vladoff were like the AoE miscreants.
God damn it, you're right.
He peels a sticker off the crate. Damn it.
Fuck. Dolls are the bouncing ones.
The only reason I know is because I really like the Vladoff ones.
No, you're right. I thought the doll. I got them swapped in my head with the doll being the AoEs.
He's okay.
I was thinking rapid fire bullets.
Yeah.
Thank you for the correction on this one. God damn it, the All Might's in chat.
And Maya just got them a discount.
That was most of what I got for the moment.
How much for each type?
For each type? Torg one's the cheapest. It's pretty simple. It's a mod, so it's a bit pricier than the grenade, you understand. It's 70. The all one is pretty cheap, too. It's only about 10 more at 85. The mansion one's pretty pricey with how they've been lately. they're neat. The ancient ones have a bit of a range because I have a couple, but 110 to 130. Kind of depends on the extra they have. Shit, I'm pulling a blank. What was the other one?
I hope you're aware that I completed all of those too.
Do what?
I completely forgot what you said all of those did. I hope you are very aware of that.
Is that to me or to him?
Yeah, you.
Fair.
You, Matt.
Torg is just a bit better, like boom, the normal. Doll is the one that has like the bouncing Betty effect, and Ancients give you healing.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh. You want a mod?
You want a mod? I say looking towards.
What they did.
I say looking towards Nessa and Terry. I don't think either of you have grenade mods.
Have we
I don't really
what?
use grenades.
No,
Bad
no,
luck.
they haven't.
It's a grenade mod, is what he asked.
Oh, I don't really use grenades.
What a mod.
Well, a mod can change
That's a
that.
shame.
I might think you want to use it. Who knows?
That's why the ancient ones heal you. That could be useful for it. Yes.
Question, Matt.
Oh, Matt, sorry.
Yeah, keep it on.
Yes.
I have to ask about those ancient grenades. Because I believe in the games they will heal whoever is closest. So is that how that would work here?
I'm gonna say for simplicity's sake, no, not at base, but you could get one that has that effect.
Okay.
It was probably so that they don't get
Especially-
it yoinked by like Barry or something.
That's fair.
They just
Okay.
wanted to blow up a little bit, not to get the health from it.
Well, hey now. You want a mod or no?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah. You just start
Decide,
pulling
yeah.
stuff back. He looks at everybody just standing in there. Okay.
Got anything in front of me?
What do you want?
Holds up fist.
I ain't got a hand for you. I don't do bod parts.
Special dusters.
You can talk about gauntlets.
Mm.
Things you can wrap his fist with.
You want punch well?
Very.
Might have some in the back. You want blunt, you want sharp, you want booming.
You say boom?
The other one's a bit more one off, but yeah. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Walks on the back for a minute. You hear some rumbling. You hear him come back out on the run. He's like, all right. Oh, there's a thing here. And he just sets like an odd, like, very over the top knuckle duster on and goes, "You get one hit out of it. But that one hit's gonna be real good."
Bye.
Yeah. You want it? 85.
One use.
One use. But it's gonna be a big one.
I'm thinking.
Alright.
What does this look like?
It looks like those world's scariest set of knuckle dusters hodgepodged into a wrist mount, and the front is braced with explosives.
Gotcha.
Why does that look like it'll blow up your hand?
I'm gonna guess this doesn't have a damage type until I hit somebody with it.
Oh, it has a damage.
I mean, not it doesn't. I'm saying I'm not gonna know to roll until later.
You know what? Normally I would give it to y'all, but if you want it to be a mystery, because it's Shmi, I will let it be a mystery.
I want that to be a mystery.
All right,
I'm gonna
mystery
forget
it
about
is.
it. And I'm like, I have this. I'm gonna use it now.
All right, mystery it is. Wow. So,
85. Gotcha.
ordering and purchasing.
All right. Now.
What was the last thing you said?
He said loitering and purchasing.
A loitering person. What you got in the stabby department?
I don't got much for stabbing. Not that kind of thing here. Mostly guns and explosives. So I got that. As it goes boom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Y'all are an indecisive bunch. Shit, I need a drink.
That's what you get for going down here.
Shit, Eric, don't die!
I can't do it. That's why I live over here.
Don't die!
Fine.
I'm gonna kindly ask you to purchase or move on.
Anyone else need anything?
What you got for shields?
I ain't gonna drink.
You okay?
He needs a drink.
This is my mistake.
Doing a voice like this kind of hurts your throat after a little while, and you want a drink on hand usually.
I ain't in the business of shields. Blown moon high, I got bombs, booms, and guns.
Oh. Yeah. Pistols.
I some good Jacob. I got some Blad off. And I got some Tor.
What's the Jacob?
Jacob. Oh, got one that's a bit better on particular like sharpshooting, good shots. I got one that goes a bit farther. I got one slow single shot kind of thing.
Either or. I can stand to replace my old one.
You gotta choose one out of three.
Oh. What the heavy one?
Work when there's three.
What's the heavy one do?
Every one pack one hell of a punch, but it ain't firing very quick. Mechanically, it has a higher damage die, but it fires once per round.
Ah, leaning super into the Jacobs.
It better only take one shot.
What?
Otherwise, you're in trouble.
What's the other one do?
The other two mechanically are Shit, brain. What did I just say? The one that shoots right longer just has a higher base, like short and long range.
Yeah.
And I hate saying stuff and I blank because people are asking about other stuff. What did I say on the first one? I don't have my item list directly in front of me for him.
I only heard I didn't even hear 3 options when you had said it. I heard long range and heavy hitting.
Shit, what did I say?
It is the last two.
I just have a list of. Yeah.
Oh wait, explosive. Well, that sounds more like a Torg one.
No, the Torg. He mentioned he had Torgs. Shit, what did I say? I just pulled from a random list of stuff I have that I assigned to this guy. It's going down my list. I don't know why that's in there. Oh, sorry. It does a bit better when it hits well. It's basically it has when you get a critical hit, it's no longer just times your damage die on that one. It's times your damage die and modifier.
Okay.
I don't know why that was so hard for me to remember. I put stuff by stuff to indicate things.
How much for the heavy?
For the heavy, I can let you take down for, let's say, 180. He's a nice
180. And about trading the old one.
Flaps the desk like with hand open.
Digistruct it. Digistruct it, unload the chamber.
Well, no, mate. For a standard issue. I'll give 40.
So we do 140 on the heavy?
Yeah, you take off the 40 on the 180, it'll be 140.
Deal.
Shakes, takes the money in the pistol, hands you the very heavy-handed revolver that has what you can see is literally just 3 shots in it, but like when it clunks, the weight behind it is just tung, tung, tung as you try to twist it.
You could beat someone to death with this very easily.
Yep. Yeah, you could.
All right, Matt, what's the die?
Sorry, I was coughing.
Told him to die. You said the word.
The normal Jacobs is a D8.
Is it D8? I know. No, I'm just checking my list. This one does 2d8 plus 3. It's a plus 3 one.
Oh.
But it's a 2d8 and it fires once per round. Anybody else?
Fuck, as me. Thoric shotgun?
What?
Thoric shotgun.
Didn't we just get you a new shotgun?
Did we? No, did I grab it?
You have a fire shotgun?
I've had that one for a minute.
That's all I know of.
I don't think I took any of the weapons from the,
I don't remember who took the shotguns. I think Barry took one.
I don't think I touched any of those.
Someone took the electric shotgun.
I thought you guys gave Schmeat one of the shotguns.
Did we?
Pretty sure I did, I thought. Pretty sure we gave him something.
Shit, let me check notes.
You gave Meet your old grenade mod, I think.
There were 2 Hyperion ones. The shotgun was given to Terry, and the fire one was left in the air.
Ah, Terry got
I
it.
gave my
No.
electric
Terry
one to
got
somebody.
Yeah, Terry got the shock one. There's still a fire one that was up in the air.
I got your old grenade mod, by the way.
Give it to Clay. There you go, Matt. Have your guns back.
But yeah, so you can get one here, or you have that other one as an option.
What was the damage on the other one?
2d4 piercing, 1d4 fire.
Does he have a torque shotgun here?
Maybe I got a door shotgun for you.
What's that looking like?
Normal one looking about 170.
What's the damage? What's the damage on that one?
Torch shotguns are just 3d4 explosive. Or at least this one is 3d4 explosive.
Oh yeah.
You guys are killing me.
Oh, it's time for. We're back to the shopping episode.
I apparently.
I'm behaving.
He has a ton of money. What did you expect?
Not to blow it all in one spot.
Somewhere in a galaxy far away, Ghost Count is training. As he did during the other shopping episodes.
Alright, anybody else? Oh wait, shit. Did you want that one or not? I've just realized I skipped over that. Alright. Puts it on the door, takes the money. Anybody else?
So I'll send Bertram a message. Got someone who might come by later. About, like, yeah, he's got grenades. I sent him, like, a list of some of the grenade mods that got said, and also probably assault rifle options.
You can see rifle options in the back.
Yeah. Might be worth for you to come check out at some point.
Right back, thanks.
Anybody else?
See how much ammo I have. Oh, I need some ammo. I am low on ammo.
Alright, what kind of ammo are you needing?
It's just shotgun ammo, right? Or does it take explosive ammo?
It takes shotgun ammo.
Shotgun. That's all I got. I have 2 shells.
30 for 5. 30 for 5.
Okay, so 170 for the shotgun, right?
Yep.
Okay,
30 and 30 for 5 shells.
and then I'm gonna do 60.
Alright.
Internet writing. Jones, you said 3d8 explosive?
3d4.
3d4, gotcha. I bet.
God damn.
I heard the d8, then I heard the d4.
I'm gone.
3d8 shotgun would be scary.
This isn't. We're not pulling from Dagon's armory.
Alright, you're getting that ammo. Anything else for anybody? I need to take a fucking second to not say that, do that voice.
Sort of. Alright.
So any chance I can buy one bullet?
What? I can give you a bullet, Krista.
I don't even need a bullet. Because I have plenty. Just, I was asking out of curiosity.
He just fixes you with that look of basically saying, you can do it, but you ain't gonna like it.
Crystal, didn't you want to buy something punchy?
I was gonna go ask at Mike's. Do you heard of Mike?
Yeah, I know, Mike.
Is this deal legitimate?
Are you showing him the Echo thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother made that. It don't wear well, but it worked well enough to get the customers.
Because this just looks like a scam from.
Yeah.
I hope he's aware of that.
It is right there what it is. But mine's pretty good.
Any chance you can point us in their direction?
Yeah. Head back toward, that big fancy tower in the middle. By your place, right?
Sure.
You walk around that plaza, you'll see a sign for it. Stands out pretty close to near it.
It's so close and obvious. Why do they want you to go to this Moxie's bar or whatever to ask about
Monkey down. That's where I'm telling you to go.
Oh.
This is right there, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Thanks for the business. Is this everybody leaving?
It would seem
Unless
so.
anybody speak an hour for hold your peace for at least an hour.
Well, we have to buy things at the next shop.
I'm there for this fucking shop.
No, I think I'm good now. I got my gun. I got fries.
I got a new offhand pistol.
All right. Everybody leaves, and my voice cries in thanks.
And
I
then
think this man
enter.
would. Listen, I think this man would get along just fine with Hash and his fellow lizardmen.
All right. As everybody leaves, where would you like to go? What are you guys doing? How are you torturing me?
Meet back up with
My
Bertram
shop's
and
done.
Clay.
That's fair. What are you wanting to take care of over there? Is it a scene thing, or is it just like you wanted to make a quick roll for something? For Arik, sorry. For
I was just
specifically
gonna go over to there and just mentally like, okay, can you store the truck, or is there a retrofit cost? How do people transport over here? It's more of a general moon information. Probably that leads
general
to...
information.
yeah.
You can just leave it parked outside. It's not in the city itself. He's just outside of it all, so he can just leave it right there.
That feels
the
like
only
it's
thing
gonna
that'd be
be
a
on
cost.
cinder blocks.
I mean, it's still within the city auto turrets, if that makes you feel any better.
And beyond that would just be making sure everything's still where it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's fair. So, yeah, no. I just didn't have much for him on this part. You guys just got to the moon, and he's like, what the fuck?
Basically.
So, just checking over, make sure everything's good. You guys can go over it, take a couple looks at things. Everything's still fastened. If you help him for a minute, he's going to spend a few minutes putting stuff, like, back on the shelves or reorganize things a little bit from where, the literal crashing into people and running from a kaiju happened. They're a little disorganized.
But if everything is fine, then the only other thing would be, if there is a garage, probably moving toward it, just in case we want to see about getting the gun installed, or a transportation option on the moon, because walking seems treacherous with an hour of oxygen.
Yeah, no, walking around on the moon is not always the best. Alright, there is actually a garage entrance if you want to walk to it and a thing from the outside here.
Garage over there. See what they have.
Yeah, you can see a
if
door
they
entry,
can.
right?
That is just on character. See if they can like offer something for rent or something. I don't know. This base
Are
of
you
theirs is
looking to rent a
probably
vehicle
far.
or just a place to hold this, or both?
Honestly,
I'm just asking so I know what we're checking in with.
honestly, both if it's possible.
Fair. You go over on it, and just boom, boom, boom on like there's like a big. Sorry, there's like a couple of garage doors, like 3 of them in a row, and next to like one of them on the side is just a normal door. Well, normal size door. They're all sealed, like, you know, heavily hermetically sealed doors.
Mhm.
And you see there's just like a small steel cable hanging off, and going down to it is like a decent like baseball sized ball bearing that just says the sign that says "Please knock." You can just grab that and boom, boom, boom. And after a minute, you hear that ting, 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 as it opens, and like it immediately, like a blue field just warbles down. And standing behind the door is a decently tall lady in like mechanics overalls, hair pulled back and under a bandana, grease stains, a perpetual face of "I don't like people. Can I help you?"
Hi. We just came in from Pandora and part of our cargo was a vehicle. We were wondering if we might be able to find a place to store it safely near here. And if you guys happen to rent out anything for moon transportation once they finish up in the city.
Yeah, I can do both.
If we're not.
How long are you looking to hold, and how what you looking to take with you?
There are... Just does a quick count. What, it's 8 now?
Yes, I do believe it is 8 now.
Around about 8 of us, and we haven't looked at the map too hard yet to determine time it'll take. Don't need to do that, just seeing about the possibility.
Well, I guess you'll be happy to know the things aren't that the moon isn't that big, so it can't take too long.
Alright.
So that's a plus for you. Alright, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you don't need any of the bikes we got. 8 people's a lot unless you want one for each.
That's a lot of bikes.
2 per. So at least 4. Buggies ain't much bigger though, they're usually about 3, maybe 4 each. 4 is pushing it and kind of, you know, a little unsafe.
I'll discuss that with them.
I'd say a buggy would probably run you. Well, I got collateral in case things go wrong, so I'd say probably run you about 70 a day.
70
But
a day
you're
per
driving around,
buggy.
and if you're going around in Elpis, unless you plan on staying out for a while, there should be enough to get you most places within a couple of days.
And the bikes are how much per day?
The bikes are a lot less. They're about 40 a day.
Alright.
So, you want a moon buggy? You want a stingray? And how many?
Let's talk to them first, because I don't know what some of those idiots are going to be doing in the city, you know?
That's fair. You want your truck inside.
That much is a definite. How much is that going to run us, though?
Storage ain't much. I got room. That's 20
Per day?
per day.
Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and give you the 20 now for the rest of the day, and then
Fair.
probably more later.
Alright. Chihuahua leans over and hits a thing, and it starts to pull it up. It's a good choice. Leaving outside, that's a bad place to be. So,
If I may ask, since I'm not a... I haven't been here before. What kind of stuff we're looking at out there?
where'd you come from?
Pandora. Recently, anyway.
Pandora? Fair. Not as populated. Bursts of people. You stay close to any O2 vents. Any place that's already got oxygen set up. Another colony setting up across the place. It's a little rough, but it's not bad.
Oh, I'm also guessing that the buggies/bikes have their own fairly sizable supply of that.
Yeah. You stick with them, you'll have oxygen. A couple of bandit camps everywhere, and that's pretty normal, as you know. Watch out any of them floating fuckers, they'll hit you with lightning. They're like big globs of, you know. Avoid the threshers, they mess your vehicles up pretty good.
Alright.
And any of the Kragans, check rocky outcroppings or you'll run into a Kragan at night, and that won't be good for you or anything.
Alright.
They'll be on you pretty quick that way.
Okay. Well, I'd best get back to them before they fuck anything up. Thanks for your help. We'll probably be back
Yep.
later.
Alright. Waves Clay until he looks to Clay and is like, you pulling it in then? As you head. Wait, are you going to go back out into the city?
If they let us go through their garage.
That's hers. That's her. I mean, you want to go back inside, right?
Yeah. Didn't want to make any
Just
assumptions.
come
So.
in.
Okay, thank you.
Just come in. You pull the truck in, we'll get it stored.
Dude,
And Clay
thanks.
grabs the truck, pulls it in. Much as it pulls it in, and she has has him pull it into over to the side, and onto what is obviously a different off section of the floor. And before he gets out and comes over, it just hits something and goes down on a small elevator piece. Get up to the front. You can leave out the front doors, and she points up at an area where you have to go up a set of those catwalk created stairs.
Heading
Head
out.
up there, and you go at the front. It looks like a kind of almost like just a warehouse building without any kind of signage or anything on the front. Just a sign, I guess. The only thing that near the front would be nothing labeling what it is. It's just a sign that says "Please knock" right next to it, with the same kind of little ball and piece on there.
Go ahead and write to the group. Got the truck put away. Found somebody willing to rent out a buggy for Wavy Line 3 people for 70 a day, and bikes for 2 people for 40 a day. Current location? Go ahead and send that.
I'd say this is similar to you guys heading out because, you and Clay spent a few minutes fixing up the truck and trailer.
Yeah.
So I'd say about the same time you guys are heading out.
Probably a dead guy with a blanket on him somewhere.
Huh.
Did you
If
both?
you look hard enough, yes.
You both probably looked at each other and went, "You want to finish this?" No. Okay.
So, Ancient Place Scouting.
Engine place scouting?
Yeah, the place we're going. Should probably find information about it. Like how long it'll take to get there, probably, how far away it is. Other things about the place that we're going.
Suppose that's true. Bertram asked for a current location, so I'll give him a current location.
Are you guys heading towards Moxie's Dive like they told you for the mic thing, or?
Yes.
Okay. Current location, you guys heading out, like I said, you're in that middling ring heading towards the, like, center, City Hall building, probably, then.
Get out of the splash zone.
But yeah, that would probably be the best way to put it. Is like you're on your way towards City Hall with from the like middling section on the like let's say west side. I take it this is y'all trying to meet up?
Yeah.
If you guys just want to meet up near the plaza, like I said, at the middle, it's easy enough for you to just spend a few minutes walking down there and hey, look, there they are.
First 3 rows will get wet. Please end this torture.
I don't know if I want to. This is good.
Make it in.
Like I said, y'all met up. Y'all going to Moxie's Dive. Sorry.
Someone continue.
Going to Moxie's Dive. Yes.
Going to Moxie's Dive. All right, taking a look. Well, I didn't know you guys meet up. Weird shit happens every time y'all meet up. I like to leave room for conversation. All right, but head into Moxie's Dive. You take a look around, and after a few moments, Crystal, you spot it first. And you don't spot like the name first. What you spot is what looks like a decently neon sign lit up again, like a martini glass, where the one flickering is it looks like some lady diving into the martini glass, and it flickers from her standing on the side to her mid dive to her landing in the glass.
Well, that's a neat sign. I'm going to assume that's where we need to be, or where we're going. I'm just poking the others and pointing at the sign.
Fair.
Hey, Schmeat, maybe if you ask them their sizes, they'll tell you.
Heading towards the dive. As you guys get closer, you can hear like music rumbling out a little bit. You hear some of the glasses clinking, obvious sounds of like pool being played. And for those discerning ears, that's particularly interesting, you hear the very distinct sign of people playing and losing. What are they called? I'm pulling a blank. Help me here. The machines that have the wheels that spin. You just pull the lever, spin the wheels.
Slot machines.
Slot machine. Thank you. Yeah, you hear the distinct sound of slot machines being played and often lost.
That was weird.
As you guys walk in and go up, like, it's on the base level of, and you walk up a couple stairs that go, like, it's just a little bit above the rest of the ground when you get onto the, like, floor of this building. Off to the side, you see where there's some, like a small little dance floor being played. Off in one corner, there's 2 different pool tables set up, people shuffled and huddled around it. And up on the wall, like in front of the pool tables, there's 3 slot machines, a bar wrapping around in the back with like an entrance on either side. A couple little tables out here for people to sit at. A number of people just going up, getting drinks. Individuals at the bar serving, and a mix of a robot and 2 different people.
How does Bertram look?
Like earlier today, a fucking building fell down next to me. Like, what?
No, there were showers, remember?
Yeah, still.
I meant in terms of how done with today does Bertram look? And not wanting to deal with the rest of our bullshit. Or the bullshit of people here.
As you have likely seen before, they have the look in their eye that says, I'm paying attention. I am on Overwatch. But good God, if you ask me to participate.
Hey, Bertram.
Huh.
Can you look up some basic stuff like the ancient stuff and go ahead and plan some stuff out while we fuck around? And I don't know what's gonna happen here, but
That'd be
I'm keeping an eye
map
on Barry.
work, and I don't know how precise of a location we got sent to us.
He's
Yeah, but
coordinates.
Barry raises his hand. I would like to put forward that we put that off till tomorrow and just go the fuck to sleep. I got a building dropped on me.
It's
I
still
would
information that we
I'd
need
like
to
some rest.
acquire.
I just meant basic map work, like how far the drive is, because we got to get something to drive there, so how far be a bit important. But yes, I agree with Barry of we sleep and then we actually do the worky stuff tomorrow, but
I look at what amounts to my watch to see the 24-hour period, so I do not upset the garage lady.
Wait.
No.
How long's a Pandoran moon day?
You know what? We're gonna do this the easy way in my brain for this. So you know what? A Pandoran day is 45 hours of day and 45 hours of night, right?
Yep.
Elpis is smaller. We're just gonna cut that shit in half. It's 22 and 22.
Alright. Bertram.
Honestly, you could have just said it was 24 hours like fucking Earth, and it just goes around. It just spins faster. Just goes
Exactly,
around faster.
No, we're fucking with time. Time's fucked here, buddy. We have accepted this as a fact, and I am going with it.
The Echo device is
Alright.
update via radio, whatever the fuck, so that means that each time is
Exactly.
still the same time, so fuck it matter matter anymore. By 22 is
You're
22
good.
the next time. That's all I care about
good.
right now.
It's like a bar or something, or what the fuck is this?
Yes.
Zoned out for a bit.
Or so you can go get some drinks.
But for whatever it
Go
amounts
get
to,
a very hard drink.
trying to cross-reference distances and, like, knowledgeable map regions. Seeing if we're gonna have to go through some
Valid.
shit to get there. But that does
Valid.
mean I'm distracted in case any of y'all do anything dumb.
It is, in fact, true.
Do we have an idea about where a hotel is, or we're just gonna go back to the car and sleep in it?
I planned on sleeping in the car. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
I mean, it's in the garage.
The
the
car is currently underground, so
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to find somewhere then.
we had to find storage.
We have enough money for a hotel.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Are
does
you
anyone
sure?
actually know where a hotel is in this place?
Echonet.
Sure they can find one.
Alright. I'll leave that up to you. I'm sure you can find one that's not horrifically overpriced.
Would it matter?
I mean, mostly no, but kind of yes. I mean, we don't want to go have some massive penthouse thing that costs us billions to be in there, but I mean, there's no reason not to get at least a somewhat decent room.
Hey, Crystal, what was the thing you were looking for here?
So immediately I'm gonna go up to the bar. I was gonna ask about something. I think.
You guys were coming here to ask about Mike, as a reminder.
Yes, Crystal has been very distracted since the moment she walked in.
Fair. As you go up to the bar, the person that spins around is like somebody who would be a man who would be fairly middling in height. However, they are currently standing on ridiculously tall heels with brown hair pulled back and nicely done, like a touch of makeup running around like the eyes and lips to just give it that little extra. Some like nice purple dress pants and a button-up vest that they have like a long sleeve mesh shirt underneath. And they lean down and go, "Oh, darling, how can I help you?"
Oh, I can get drinks over here, right?
Oh, of course, you can get your drinks here.
Okay, you ever heard of, I forgot what it was called. I think it was like Psycho Paradise or something.
The one with
you want to
the,
go to paradise, do you?
It has a
Right,
bit
I
of
Give
really
you
want to try it.
paradise. We can give you paradise. And he turns around and grabs it. It is like humming a little bit and like, to the dancing a tiny bit to the music as he puts the drink together before setting it in front of you. There you go. Let me know how your taste of paradise is.
This is the same drink from the other bar we went to.
It
that I
is
had.
not.
Does it also have iridium in it, though?
This one has distinctly higher quality ingredients.
But does it have iridium?
But I have iridium.
You'll have to sip and find out.
I'm going to try it.
It doesn't look like it has it. Oh, you're gonna try. Oh yeah, sorry, you're trying it.
Yeah, I'm trying it still. So
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was saying it like that. Yeah, you try. You take that little sip, and just that. It's like before you had it, and it was like a shock that ran through you, right? But with how this one's mixed, it's just like a refining tingle that's running along with the rest of the taste.
wow, it's strong.
Whoever mixed this one mixed it better.
Oh, that's great. So it's not bad. And by not bad, I mean
Not
it's the best.
bad, just not
And by
bad.
not bad, I mean it's the best version of it I've ever had.
Oh no, that's right. Those are the words. I like you.
I've only ever had a...
Gotta get 2 more for my friends over there.
Absolutely. Gets them, turns around, grabs it, and you watch it just setting stuff up before hitting it in like 2 different shakers to like hit it up at the same time, pour it in, and then slide them both in front of you.
Is this motherfucker about to drug me? Because they know I'm not paying attention.
No.
Listen,
Yeah.
we need to see what happens when Jason hits
You
iridium.
fucker!
You don't know a thing about it. Just meta knowledge.
That's why I specified.
Oh. Yeah, I know. That's what he did.
Thank you.
Got your taste.
more-
Want more? Do let me know if your friend wants more too.
Yeah, I will. I don't want to leave my drink unattended.
Barry also is up
Are
there
you
as
looking
well.
like worried about your drink?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to juggle 3 drinks.
He looks around
Remember,
and he just
Barry
like
came
reaches
up there
over.
with you.
I would say he
Yeah,
reaches
what
over and grabs a
Oh, well,
napkin.
Barry
and
was
lays it
actually up
over
there
your drink.
before, but you
I
actually
was
had
gonna
the
say,
thing.
I was just gonna ask what kind of glass are they in?
These ones are in martini glasses.
Oh, well,
He does grab a napkin and like lay it over your drink and the it's taken kind of thing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'll be right back. I'm taking the drinks over to Tanya and Bertram.
Now, how about you, tall muscled? How can I help you?
You gotta try this.
A
Hey, Tanya,
horrific
you gotta try this.
beast came forth and dropped the building on me. I'd like to forget that happened.
You want to forget me? Oh, I can have a today is a tomorrow. Give me just a moment.
Tanya.
I'm gonna let
oblivious.
Bertram's thing happen while this is being made.
Yeah.
I have to ask, does Bertram just try it because he's distracted?
Is distracted. Eventually it
Here you
gets
go,
handed to him. You don't make any note of it. It doesn't look or smell purple and shining
It does not.
because you
Tanya's
specified that
probably-
earlier.
Tanya probably wouldn't have been paying attention either, and probably helping look at map stuff.
just go okay, and if anything goes wrong, you're out the airlock.
I feel like I would accept it at this point.
With alcohol, I don't really do alcohol too much, Crystal.
I was told it's very special. By
Not
special,
bad.
it's... I tried it myself. It's pretty great, honestly.
Is this a sip
Oh,
thing
let's go.
or is this a shot thing? I
would
wasn't
say
paying
sip-
attention.
I don't know.
That's a
what
question
type of
for Matt.
alcohol you drink.
Are you asking? Oh, you're asking me?
I don't know, like the quantity and quality, or the quantity of it.
A little bit, just like a little bit bigger than a normal martini. So it is oftentimes sipped if you want to enjoy it over time. But if you wanted to, it's very quick to go down in one go.
There'd be no reason to
Consider
shot
it
it then.
today.
Oftentimes, though, martinis are kind of sipped and
Yeah.
worked on, I do believe.
Eric, there is a reason to shot it. Today's events.
They're really gross.
That's every day.
Welcome to Pandora.
Just doing the sip and hope I don't explode later.
I'm kind
All
of
right,
worried
you
about Crystal.
immediately
What
take a
happens?
sip, and you
Oh.
immediately get the nice little burn, but it's a smooth burn. It rolls down. What isn't as normal as well as it rolls down and like that smooth burn you're used to with alcohol. Your veins just pulse as a tingle and slight electricity runs through all of them.
That.
Your tongue is ever so slightly tingling numb.
Stop. Look down at it. Look down at her. What?
So how is it?
It's got what I would call a weird aftertone. I don't do weird alien.
Weird how?
Huh?
Weird how?
Squints.
By this point, I've gone back to go get my own drink.
Spread the paradise, honey. As he pulls it off.
So it's gonna dip her pinky in and take a little taste of it on her tongue.
What the fuck kind of shit did you put in this?
You taste the iridium immediately.
Kind of just smack her lips some. Aha. Ah.
Why does she know it?
We tried a really shittier version of this when we were in the other town. Before the pirates came and stabbed everyone.
If you think I was
Yeah.
paying any attention to people's drinks, or what they were at least, in that pirate bar, you are seriously mistaken.
No, this is why you were taking a nap over in the corner, and yeah, Crystal got us a couple drinks to try there because they looked neat, and this is kind of like the high quality version of that one. It was a pretty good drink. I don't drink much, but it was pretty good.
Neither do I, but it's still really good.
Can Nessa get a
Is
soda?
it spiked or some shit?
Crystal, you can have the rest of mine if you want. If not, I'll probably just I don't know if Barry or Schmid will want it. I mean, I know they'll want it, but I don't know which one would want it more.
I think Sweet would
I don't
want it
know
more,
if
but I
Barry
don't
should
think you
try
should give
that,
it.
man.
Can Nessa get a soda?
I'm not entirely sure how Barry's entire explosive thing worked.
Look at you.
I don't know if that should be mixed with iridium.
Well, not your problem to find out right now. You're at the bar trying to get today.
Okay, they're being what I would call not forthcoming, but I don't think that they would poison me. So it's just going to slowly go away as I look up shit. Very slowly.
It's not unpleasant, mind you. It is. Like a lot of alcohol, especially a particularly sweet or it just hitting the taste kind of just right for you, that ever so slight and nice, enticing, intoxicating.
And you'll give the drink to Schmid. If Schmid will take it.
We're not far enough
You don't
away
think
from Pandora
anything.
to think that there's not just drugs in the water.
Valid. Schmeat's just, are you downing the paradise?
Yeah.
Oh,
Make a con save.
You explode. Just
This drink has different effects depending on who drinks it, and there's usually around 7 people in the universe safe to drink it.
Where's my...
Who is their market then?
Oh, everybody loves it. It never said it was. That doesn't mean it's safe.
Okay.
Remember, alcohol is just a poison that people enjoy.
Exactly.
24.
24. You are still conscious and standing. Kudos, sir. But while you guys are wrapping up, back to them. They're gonna set one down in front of Barry. And it is a tall glass that you can feel your eyes watering, and you know you won't remember today, tomorrow.
Thank you.
There you go.
Quick, steal a shit.
Did Nessa get her soda?
Looks down to you and says, "What can I get you, little honey? You look like you don't belong in here, if I'm going to be honest."
Can I get a soda?
Oh, you can get a soda.
Please and thank you.
So polite. Reaches over, grabs something, grabs a cup, gets you a soda, puts it back.
Is it a clean cup?
It is a clean cup.
Yes.
Okay. Nessa's gonna put a straw in there.
All right.
Is my new little friend done?
Yeah, he was done before you guys got off the ship.
Okay. Nessa's gonna set him to babysit Barry.
Okay.
Barry allows himself to be babysat by a little robot.
Nessa's gonna hold the little guy, who she's calling Lex, in her hand, and she's gonna be like, keep an eye on the big guy, okay? Make sure he doesn't get into trouble, and if he does, let us know, okay? And she's gonna put him on Barry's shoulder.
Next, Rex and Tex.
Yeah.
Nice.
Barry pats it on his head. Gives head pats.
He loves it.
All right. Anything of note you guys are going to be doing here while Tanya and Bertram work on maps and travel times?
I'm going to be talking to the bartender.
To try to find that place you specifically came here to find, right?
Oh, also, yeah, I also need to do that.
I gotta find Mike.
But more importantly, there's slot machines over there. And you've drawn attention to it. And I kind of can't help myself because there's slot machines over there. So, how much does it cost for a spin? I need to
$30 spin.
$30 spin?
Mhm.
It's only $30?
Don't do too much iridium back to back with Crystal.
$30 a spin.
Also, meanwhile, Barry has had a thought, stops his drinking, and very carefully makes sure he puts his... Not safety, what fucking Borderlands gun has safeties? But, make sure all his stuff is nicely secured and not accidentally about to go boom or anything. And then very carefully stops messing with anything. Should not have that be a thing.
I'll be straight up and just say I'm going for 10 spins right now. Maybe more later.
God damn. Okay.
Whenever I play Borderlands, the first thing I do is find the slot machines, and then I sit there for...
Time to find if a grenade comes out.
Just for my simplicity of this, roll 10 d20s and put them in chat so I can just look at the numbers and answer.
I'll just roll 10 d20s on Roll20 and then just call it there. So
that'll work great. Yeah, that'll just be easier than me going, all right, like with each one, you know?
Yeah.
Anybody else, or do you want to do Bertram's map thing real quick?
Barry decides he'll go and do 3 of those.
Same thing as him. Put them in the chat.
Yep.
I guess for real quick, we'll do the map thing with Bertram and Tanya. if you guys want to do your investigation at advantage.
What did you say it was? A D10 or something?
Investigation or survival? D20s. 3 D20s.
Oh, D20s. Okay.
Let's call it a 24 then.
Alright. Taking a look at it, the...
Oh, God!
Flipping notes over. Shit. Flip page over. Gotta do it. Yeah, you're going to what's known as Destroyer's Fall. It's a recent crater. It was a crater that got developed recently that was oddly almost like perfectly spherical before things that started, like weather and stuff started to happen, and even still it's mostly a smooth, perfect sphere. It's probably about a day's journey away. Running through some of the territories, your issues will be mostly either Kragans or Threshers in the wildlife. You can find roving bandits is always a threat. You want to stand out about anything in particular you want to know about it before for the rest? Just like routes to go or things like that?
I think I might have been distracted by Barry exploding in the background.
That's fair.
As he rolled double nat one.
Did he?
Yes!
I haven't looked at the chat. Jesus, man.
Yeah. So repeat that after you deal him damage.
2 grenades.
Oh shit, yeah. That did pretty good.
Yeah.
We're gonna do yours first real quick.
His first?
Nope, I'm gonna total up your winnings because your winnings are catastrophic or anyway, you know?
Yeah.
You did a little
I'll just
better.
total up your winnings and send them to you if you're okay with that.
That's fine to me. Thank you.
Dylan, due to the nature of this machine, and this is a gamble, right?
Yeah.
You've already effectively failed the save.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gamble. I'm digging out dice. Give me a second. Why do I only have 2d8s?
The vending machine just
know,
shoots Barry in the chest.
Do you want to go and buy you more fucking dice every birthday? We have like 50 pairs now.
It's okay. I got this. I'm just Googling a dice roller.
He doesn't want to get up to go get them.
They're over there.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come in here and get some.
Not on stream. I'm shy.
You're shy.
Oh wait, those aren't d8s. Barry, you have failed twice, as you were immediately blasted for 67 points of damage and thrown backwards, skidding, hitting the floor, tumbling, and landing flat on your back near the pool tables. As you just ran up and you fed $90 into the machine and just went ching, 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 ching. Hit all three in rapid succession. And the first one, great. The second two, it processes both of them like so quickly because of the double spring. You just see 2 grenades out in front of you. Then you have a moment to go. Huh. You were blowing backwards, and immediately everybody freezes for a second as they turn to look over and see what happened. And then it erupts.
So it seems it's by a new crater. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's fine. Somewhere over here.
They do still have those grenade vending machines. Huh, neat.
And now you see why, is there's a very notable border and boundary where everything is a certain distance away from the machines.
Barry isn't even at half health yet.
Oh yeah, shield.
Shield.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
Doesn't your shield make you resist explosions?
Not the shield. Only when he gets to his HP.
Picture Crystal a few chairs over just fucking winning it big, and then that goes off.
That was when I rolled my 4 for my last 1 of the 10. That distraction just made me miss my timing.
I need to
Alright,
ask, is Crystal like an old person at a casino, just like clicking the screen, even though it doesn't do anything?
No, of course not. I have to glued to the screen. I'm not paying attention to anything going on around me. Can't potentially
Harry
on
gets
whatever
up,
lever.
says screw it, and puts 2 more in.
Roll, I guess.
Okay.
10, 30. So you paid the 3. You already took the 300 out, right?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I actually won. The pointy dice of death have actually decided to not
300.
fucking kill me.
300.
I'm surprised.
Mark $420 back down. That you got back.
Oh, so earn 420.
Yeah, after the you spent 300, you got 420 back.
So 120
like
bonus or 420?
120 bonus total, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of those were just like earning your money back effectively. And then a couple of those were like full on wins. 20 and 18. All right.
Really fucking low, really fucking high, and I just rolled this again and it got only fucking middle.
And that's
What the fuck is with this shit, guys?
You spent 60 and earned back 300 for a total of like 240
Really?
winnings.
Well, that's more. Oh, fucking god. Sounds like a fucking quarter.
Before they start
that part's
gambling
there.
over
How much
much.
you say it was?
What were you saying before you got blowed up?
240. Win back.
I won 240. You say?
Yep. So, people were at the bar wanting to talk before all the gambling went down.
I was legitimately... I was distracted when you were giving over the information for the getting to the place, because I saw it and I went, oh, he blew up.
Fair. The quick rundown for yours was, it's overall, the trip to there is not the biggest thing. It's a little circuitous because you have to avoid some ravines and other issues, but it's about a day's journey to get there. Like a day's drive to get there, not like mostly because you can't just gun at full speed. There's a lot of shit in the way, like ravines, crag and nests, rivers. Your biggest wildlife threat is threshers and kragans. And it's, of course, like a lot of places, notorious amounts of bandits and other psychos and shit roaming around. The crater itself has some oddities of when it was first formed. It was noted that it was a perfectly smooth spherical imprint. It is, of course, worn down a little bit, but it is still very oddly smooth. And there's always a couple rumors of oddities and animals around it.
Okay.
And a number of things, like if you look up like some of the other people, like you can go on some of the forums of stuff for Elpis, and people are shit talking the area, and there's other like ghost murder stories of people going missing near it, but people go missing everywhere.
So a 2-day trip for sure. Call it safe, pay for 3. Thinking probably 1 buggy, 2 bikes. So that's 80 plus 70 equals 150 per day. About 450 is what we need to get to the mechanic, plus an extra 60 whenever we get there. So that's...
Also, we might need to get some extra air stuff.
Well, that's additional stuff if we happen to be able to find it. I'm just looking at the vehicle costs.
I mean, instead if the Ancients got stuff set up down there, they probably already have some of their stuff for their people to do their thingies in.
More than likely. That or they're all robots, and then you don't have to pay for that.
Does Ancient do a lot of robots?
Traditionally, no. But there's nothing stopping them from doing robots.
Also, we're on the moon, so I mean, don't have to pay for oxygen.
What is very
I was gonna say at this point, the bartender walks over with like the heels clicking and sets one down in front of Barry. Everybody who loses gets at least 1 base shot on the house. For our entertainment, of course.
Thumbs up.
Hopefully your next one
and
has
down
thumbs,
Scott.
buddy.
Wait, what did I say?
They said, hopefully your next boom don't come so quick, and they walk off.
Barry downs the shot.
Can I do another 10? Just
Barry
because.
also has
Oh my god! We
He's
came
not
here
gonna
for
stop,
information.
bruh.
Barry
It
also has the
started-
rest of his big drink.
Don't do what I do. Don't follow my example. I'm setting a very bad example.
I can't tell you not to play the game.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did Lex just get blown up immediately already, being with Barry?
So
I'm
Luke's.
gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no. This is Barry's gamble. This is Barry's penalty. Lex saw the numbers and went, bye.
Barry
Okay.
was Lex was underneath my shield and then hid behind my back.
I just picture like Nessa
I just
setting
took all
on
the damage.
Barry and it crawling on Barry's back. And then just like 2 minutes later, explosion goes off. Alright, Nessa, you gotta rebuild it.
Very upset.
Not a scratch on it.
Gets back to the bar and looks down at Nessa with her soda and it's like, you got some interesting company there, darling.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
Do let me know if you need more soda.
I'm getting Star Wars
Barry now, I
flashbacks.
wonder.
To
Looking in
which
the
part?
chat. Looking in the chat,
What?
you'll understand.
Okay. Anyways, so what's happening now? God damn.
When I eventually break away from my gambling,
God
need to
damn.
go
I'll
talk to
total
the
that up and get back
bartender.
to you.
I need to eventually go talk to the bartender.
Leave before I give you a total so you don't go back for more
Yep.
if you're that worried. Oh my god.
So hey,
Barry, I wonder.
I just gotta say, drinks were fantastic.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I wanted
Better
to give them a
than
tip.
not bad.
They were fantastic. Can I just give them like 100 credits for tip or something?
Absolutely. Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Oh, you speak in the good language today.
Never even paid for
Someone
the
raised you
freaking
right.
drink.
It's their own
Or
money
when you
that
get something that you
won.
thoroughly enjoy, you should, make sure that the people who've given it to you are properly compensated.
Oh, I think
Well-
we get along. Everybody deserves to spread that joy around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now what can I do for you?
Do you
I
know
sense an
of,
aura coming from Terry. What the fuck?
I was gonna say, what?
a guy
What was that?
named-
Yeah, remember
Mine
In the
Brother Jared-
background, slowly unsheathing sword.
I don't know. I just
Don't
felt it in my soul.
Yeah, don't forget to share the love with Terry.
We'll get to that. This is what's happening now. We've already been derailed by the slot machines. People, give me a break on this one.
Oh, make another 10.
No, I
Eventually
will.
100. Let's do
Yeah.
1,000, and then
Anyways,
easy
you were
numbers.
asking her You were asking him questions.
You happen to know anyone by the name of Mike that owns a, I guess, workshop around here?
Oh, I know Mike, sweetie. What do you want with Mike?
I was looking for some things, and I heard looked on the EchoNet. I heard that he might be able to provide some
You
things.
saw my lovely little ad for my sister. Oh, that is wonderful.
Oh, you made that?
Oh, of course I did.
Let's see. You're talented in many ways.
Do you mean that?
I do have to say
Wait,
that the dollar signs make it seem
Go on.
excessive, almost.
well, I'm afraid my talents often lie in other matters. I do the best I can, but I have not been much to dabble in the advertisement via the EchoNet. I do much better in person. One-on-one, sometimes for a group.
Hey Clay, if you stay with him for the night, we still need you to drive tomorrow, probably.
But I do appreciate you coming in. I always like to pass business off to her.
I am glad that we did actually stop by. I've learned a lot from this venture.
You're gambling.
I don't earn that
Everybody likes
money.
taking a dive. You've had a taste of paradise. You've had some winnings. You've almost had a whole complete night of it.
How's Barry with his drink?
Barry's drink is now gone. Potentially looking at another.
You didn't charge me for the drinks.
Gotta go take the dogs out.
Oh, I'm putting it on a tab. Don't worry.
Be right back.
I know how to run a business. I ain't gonna skimp on getting my pay.
Yeah, I absolutely would not want to. You know, I don't know what the term is for this, but dine and dash would be for a restaurant.
There's a
Leave it
number
up,
of them, but Dine and Dash, I think, covers it for this one. So you would like a reference to my dear sister's workshop? May I ask what you want done? Just to give her a heads up. She's a bit less of a people person than I am.
Maybe I just wanted to know if she had any special Oz kits or gauntlets, I suppose.
Oh, you want the hands-on stuff. That's fair. She dabbles in some all kinds of mechanical mechanisms and such.
That be the person who goes
Lady.
into with the whole mech suit they found?
Hmm?
Would that be a type of
No, I'm
person
sorry, I
talked
couldn't
about a
hear.
mech suit or something?
I couldn't hear Thad over that bit.
Oh, she sounds like an interesting lady.
Oh, she's just a peach once you get past that kinda dour outside.
I believe I know the type.
Leans over, looks over at the table. Oh, I think you got him all right. That's fair.
Didn't want to point any fingers, but yeah.
I can give you a rec. I can give you a. I can send you over to my sister if you need some work done. That's for sure.
Please do. I would greatly appreciate that.
Of course. What time you want to stop on by? Or should I have him come over here and take you that way?
You're giving me an excuse to go back to the slot machines.
Have you got your total from triple 20s and a 19 yet? We'll be there later.
I'm not giving it to him on purpose.
It's probably for the best if we go over to her, not take her out of her, environment she's comfortable in.
Let me just check on some people and get all those refills covered. Can't leave anybody thirsty, can we? And then I can take you that way.
Very good. Would like to go up to the bar now.
Thank you, great.
Oh, Hunk, you back? Oh, you big Hunk, you back already?
Yes. Recommendation, if you would.
You know what?
A fun
You've already
drink.
had a today's tomorrow. You've already had the consolation prize, shall we call it? How will... You know what? I'm going to give you one of my personal favorites and have some. Let's have some fun with this one. I think you can take it.
Interesting.
And they reach back and they start pouring stuff in. And have you ever watched the movies where they talk about absinthe and it's glowing and then absinthe is disappointing? This is if absinthe wasn't disappointing. What they're pouring into the bottle is the base.
Well, this will be fun.
Where they sit it in front of you, and it is a collage of colors running throughout and swirling. Now let's see if you're done with that by the time I get back.
Barry inspects it very closely with the
Do
smile
take
on
it
his
careful,
face.
though.
This will be interesting.
And he goes around and refills everybody's drinks, including back by your table. Any of you need some top-offs?
Looks at Bertram.
No.
That's just gonna raise her
Diana.
hand.
taking your time with it, I understand. Oh, you like some more soda, honey? I can get you some more soda.
Thank you.
Of course.
Barry goes back to the thing. Hey, Nessa, you want to make sure I don't do anything too particular stupid or wander off, will you?
I'm already
Gonna
doing
go
that.
up with them.
Watch as he walks by and hands over Terry's thing, leans over and whispers something, and then moves on with it, and Terry's just in lockdown mode.
What does that mean?
Terry is staring at his drink with a now suddenly just
What the hell have you
voided
done?
face.
Okay.
With the,
It's not wrong.
had an expression, was shooting the mild, like, it's not hard to see, like, the mildly jealous glances. And now is just in the, I don't know how to process what I have been told face.
Man, the boys would have loved it here.
Alright, darling, come with me. We can go get you to my sister and see what you need to do to talk.
Barry starts drinking his
You best
drink.
come with. I'm gonna make a suggestion. You come with me before you go back over to those slot machines you've been eyeing so hard.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm going to grab Smeet on my way out, just so I'm not going by myself.
Oh, who's this adorable little thing?
He went to go take the dogs out. I don't know if
You're
he's
right.
back yet.
Oh shit!
Don't
That's
grab
right.
that one. That one's off limits.
What else can I grab? Tanya's busy making maps. Bertram is over there. That's it. I can't
I'm the
grab
one
anyone
making
else
maps.
but Smeet.
They are helping.
Listen,
And Terry's
Schmeat,
nursing a drink.
Schmeat already had a drink. I think Schmeat can, maybe just... I don't know, maybe if we say Medina, he'll just reappear.
Medina.
Do you have to say, is it-
Medina.
I was going to ask if it was Beetlejuice rules.
It's not. Time isn't right.
Reawaken the military group chat. Send out to Medina and Thaddeus. Fuck, who is our fourth? Mini Caldero. Roebuck.
Roebuck?
Alright.
In that case, Smeet will probably be by Tanya and Bertram. So I know you're busy planning and everything, but do you want to go check out that weapon store? I want to go see it, and I've been told I shouldn't go places by myself.
I think most of the things for the route are as good as we're gonna get them for now, anyway.
Yeah, pretty well.
Did take an extra minute after he blew up, but I don't know.
Isn't that normal for him?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of shrugging it off more. So it should be good to go.
Just don't get abducted. Make sure to come back.
You want to go as well?
Oh, don't you worry, little lass. I don't abduct my victims. They come willing.
But do we get them back?
That's up to them. I don't make anyone stay, but they do like to.
Fair enough. Okay, you two have fun. I'm gonna keep watch over Barry and stay here with Nessa.
I feel like at this point, they just step between the two of you and put like hands on each shoulder, one on each, like one across like Bertram's, one across Crystal's, and starts walking out with you. Now, I'm Mika. We're going to see my lovely little sister. I don't know if you've been caught up on this, but we're going for some mechanisms and mechanics and other stuff.
I just went immediately from plotting out a map route to being touched. Right? It's taking a minute to percolate in my mind. None of it's being said out loud, of course, but they can probably see the expression.
Walks out of the club with you too.
Exactly. It's like, wait a second. How'd this happen?
I picture a loading bar going through Bertram's head, but as he just said, it's no longer loading, it's percolating.
Just stuck at 99.
Looks over at Crystal. He's not used to contact, is he?
No, not really. Most people are hostile towards him.
Touch-starved is a horrible thing to be.
Harry, are you going with them?
We'll see if we can't fix that later. But to the workshop.
He's staying
Your
in
expression deepens.
And leads you guys on your way, and through your percolating loading bar, you recognize a very familiar route, Bertram, ever so, like, passively, before you very quickly end up in front of the warehouse building with the ball-bearing knocker. That as they get close, they just reach forward and put something in and just open the door. Sister darling, you have guests.
But you didn't knock on the door.
Oh, I don't have to knock. I'm family. And you just see as you walk in, you hear. It's the sigh that you not only hear but feel come from down below. You walk back in, and Bertram, you recognize Mike, as you now know their name to be.
I say I'm sorry with my eyes.
You get pity in return. Now, do I think I can leave him in your capable hands for now, and maybe send him back my way later? He just gives the... Oh, God. Yeah, we can do that. I'll get him settled. Come on down. Stop harassing my customers. And we'll get them settled. Pats both of you on the shoulder and says, just pats both of you on the shoulder, leans in and says, now do come on back. I want to see you two before the night's over. And heads out the door.
Thank you for bringing us this way.
Oh, of course. It was a pleasure to walk with you.
Waiting for the door to shut.
Clunk.
That's just constant, isn't it?
Never ending.
Gosh. Well, she's here for some sort of a... what you call it, Crystal?
What was I here for again?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oxygen.
I was very, very distracted.
You came for oxygen.
You were going on about, like, special tools and shit like that.
She might be missing the oxygen right now.
I saw on the website that you had Ozmasks, Ozkits. Ozkits, that's it.
What did they do to you?
In person, in
Just
character.
looking at Crystal.
Yeah, you've definitely been hanging out with my brother there.
For already known things, we're figuring that we're probably going to be down
forgiven.
here an extra 3 days on top of tomorrow. So here's
Okay.
$60 for the truck.
Right, truck settled. That's easy enough.
Just used to people trying to kill me, not making polite conversation.
Oh, if he's gonna kill you, it's probably gonna be in a different way. You're alright.
I don't know what you mean, and I'm just going to brush past that statement for now.
That's probably for the best.
Yes, I wanted to know if you had any special pause kits. Or gauntlets, I suppose.
I don't have anything on hand for gauntlets. They don't come up too much. But I do have Smoz kits. Are you looking for anything exceptional? Longer duration zone things, better jumps, more efficiency in the jumps.
Let's put it this way. We're heading about a day out. Probably starting tomorrow. There's supposedly a few different landscapes, and we don't know what we're going to find whenever we get there, so probably like excavation level stuff, maybe? Is a region that we're heading toward?
Oh, you want to rent some heavier duty, like, equipment, not just Oz kits, okay.
Either or, really. I don't know what you're offering on either thing, so...
I got enough odds and ends and tools around the place. If you need something like an extra welding kit and stuff to bust in, we could work something out.
Right outside my fucking house.
He's being home invaded. It's fine.
Oh, fair. That happens.
We're being robbed. Just, normal.
Just let us know if it stops the session. Otherwise, it's okay. All right. So, Ozkids, like I said, I got some for duration. I got some that's better efficiency on your jumps and boosts.
I haven't had to try to use the jumps or the boost yet. I haven't had a chance to use the standard, so I don't actually know what that.
Well, your standard's probably going to cost you about 5 minutes off your thing per burst. Mechanically, by the way, that translates to it costs 5 minutes out of the hour, and it gives you an extra 10 feet on either the jump or movement of whatever you're doing.
So many people are going to have to track things so individually. Good God, man.
I'm not going to be that bad about it, trust me. I promise.
Okay.
It's only going to be a problem. I'm basically just going to be counting jumps if you guys do something dumb and out for a while. I promise, above game, it's not going to be that minutia.
Well, it's been 45 minutes. You had a 38-minute conversation. You jumped 4 times, so I'm afraid Barry's dead.
Yep, I'm not going to be that specific, I promise. This is just to give us, like, an estimate.
About me, like, it takes
I tried the specifics at the beginning with the gas. I acknowledge my flaws on that. That was way too detailed. This is just to give me a rough meter for when we're doing stuff, and I'm giving you guys my rough estimation, so it's not out of nowhere.
Just enough to have a thingy that's like, oh, that could be scary, is enough.
Exactly. That's all it's here for. I learned my lesson with the gas.
Oh, I didn't find whoever's talking, but yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So for that reference, what else do you want anything on the besides the base? The vehicles will top you off, and there's plenty of vents around the place that give enough loose O2 that the DOS kit.
Also, vehicles give you oxygen?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah. At least all my vehicles give you oxygen.
Do I have to worry about
what you'll find out about there?
Burning through it if I set something on fire?
Mainly only if you're set on fire.
In equal parts, if I know someone whose whole body explodes, do they have to worry about burning through oxygen faster?
What kind of explosion? Concussive, incendiary?
Thus far, I've only seen concussive.
Concussive, he'll be fine.
Back to the fire thing.
Mm-hmm.
How concerned should I be about running out of oxygen if I'm being set on fire? Theoretically.
It'll only take a couple moments probably to burn through your entire thing.
Could they theoretically turn it off? Hold their breath, turn it off, turn it back on, so it douses on them?
Turn it off. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take the risk of it, you could always try to shut it off and
let that or burning to death.
Vacuum, take it out, and it's a possibility. It's a route. Most people just aren't that calm or collected under imminent incineration.
Some of us have passed the amount of shit necessary to have that, sadly.
Fair.
You mentioned a longer duration one, because I don't know about all the double jumpy stuff yet, personally.
No, that's fair. Yeah, there's a longer duration one. I got a couple different time frames. I got one that's hit about 2, one up to 3. I technically have one that can hold up for about 8 or 9 hours, but that's a whole backpacking system. I haven't got it compacted yet. 2-hour one probably run about 240 for the 2-hour one, and probably 360 for the 3-hour one.
Can you share oxygen? Spread it out to other people with Oz kits?
Honestly, I've never tried. I don't see why not. It'd be kind of tricky, but I don't see why not. But never tried.
here.
I
Yes, for that reason,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume y'all are gonna be sleeping before we do anything. You do anything, so I could probably have an answer for you when you come back in the morning.
But just because I'm here and have the means to do so, I'll take a 3-hour one.
And so will I.
3 hour. All right.
How much did you say it cost again?
$360 for the 3 hour. We killed somebody.
I have to do the math. 360.
We have no idea how much you got from gambling, so this is probably either a drop in the bucket or...
Yeah. I mean, no, it's still a drop in the bucket one way or another. It doesn't matter.
Alright, are you gonna need
Remember,
those vehicles?
Crystal already had a shit ton of money before them because they got paid to go and look after Nessa.
Yeah, we are, but...
It'd be her.
Fair. Are you gonna need those vehicles?
We are, but not tonight.
Well, I'd rather just know so I can get them ready and have some extra time.
I was thinking...
Since you're here.
Two of the bikes. I gotcha. 2 of the bikes and a buggy for 3 days. I think I added it up and it came to $450.
As Matt, I'm just gonna trust you on this one. Yeah, that sounds about right. We can do that.
Here, I got it in my pocket.
Pay for them when you pick them up. I don't take money until you go to leave.
Fair enough. I'll write it back on my thing. Since dumb shit was mentioned, are you willing to lend some assistance with some dumb shit real quick? Relatively real quick.
I'm gonna take the better part of valor here and ask what dumb shit first. Just because I like my hands intact, for example.
Crystal found an exosuit back on planet and we haven't managed to get it suited to her yet. We'll say that.
I didn't necessarily want it for myself. I thought someone else might want it, so I just took it.
Did you see the somewhat wet blanket in the back of the truck?
I hadn't looked too closely, honestly. I just let you guys pull in and park it. I try not to pry. I live longer that way.
Mm-hmm. It was attached whenever she acquired it, but you have the tools to help make that not quite so goddamn messy.
Well, if you give me permission to bring the truck up and pull it out, say $50 consultation fee, and I'll take a look through and see what I can fix for you.
Look over to Crystal because it's her toy.
And then we can go from there.
Sure, that sounds acceptable.
Sounds great. It's nice doing business. I'll see what I can do with it. Do you guys have a preference of what I should be aiming for?
I can honestly say I don't know much about mech suits.
How about I send you what I find out about it, since you'll be here for a few days. I can just send you something over the Echo of what's got on it, and you guys can decide.
That would be nice, thank you.
Alright.
Was there anything else that anyone needed? I kind of forgot if there was.
I think a lot of their planning skills may have died in that bar, at least for a little bit. But I don't believe so. Most things should be okay with what we've managed thus far.
Alright.
And hopefully your thing will get better situated now.
Just one last thing, and I'm sorry to bring it up again. But you said you didn't currently have any gauntlet or knuckle duster type equipment.
Nothing out of the ordinary, of like a pair of brass knuckles I could find in the dump. Just because it's not a big commodity.
They might be able to do something with the exosuit you found.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. If you could find a way to, if it's possible, combine the two, or
compress it down to
Compress
more.
it down into.
Okay.
I'm
I'll see what I
clenching
can
my
do.
hand and fists type thing this whole time, and I realize you can't see me, so I'm telling
Look
you.
at my visual. Look at it.
I'll look towards seeing what we get there. I'm still gonna play it safe, I think, and just send you an idea of what it is and where you want to go from there. But I'll assume I'll take a bit more effort and focus in on that area.
I'll pay you the difference when you have more information.
That's fair. And they kind of like lean back in their chair and kick their feet up and stretch. I think I can do that.
Hi. Thank you very much. I'm sure you want to share what?
Do you have a hotel you'd recommend?
I'm sorry, I missed part of that.
Do you have a hotel you would recommend?
I'm not the best for it. Talk to Mika at the bar.
All right.
He'll get you set up.
I make a face and a gesture that makes it apparent that it is now Crystal's job to talk to Mika at the bar about that.
So what you're saying is we're going back to the bar and I can go mess with the slot machine again,
Oh my god.
right?
Thank you for your assistance. Come on, let's go.
You're getting a
Have a
separate
good day.
I shall follow.
Waves. As you guys go to leave, you hear, oh, and Crystal, if you want to talk about them Oz tits again, just come on back.
Oz? Tits?
As-
Kits.
That's what you said at the
Kits with a
beginning.
K. I said kits with a K.
It sounded like that, That's what they say anyway. Either way, as you leave.
What did they do to you?
I said kits. Kits.
No, it
K-I-T-S.
actually didn't sound like.
Point.
I don't know. That's
So how's Clay?
On the dance floor.
Understood.
Currently, has not lost much of his clothes. How about that?
How far is he into the alcohol, though?
Oddly enough, not very far.
No. How's Barry? Barry passed out yet?
Barry, would you like to make a con save?
How's a 12 do? Wait, no. How's a con save? What can I add to con? Plus
Your con
fucking
save.
5. Okay!
Technically plus
Barry's
9,
doing just
probably,
fine.
but
Plus 9? Wouldn't it be a save?
you're proficient
Yeah,
in a save.
Yeah, that would be plus 9. So,
So
I
21.
looked at the mod as opposed to the save. Yeah.
You're still
Barry's doing
standing.
fine.
You're swaying, but you're still standing. Whatever they gave you, you can't feel your toes. And you're mildly.
What was that, Matt? You died for a second.
And you're mildly floating, like the feeling.
I don't know. Something, but I could be mildly floating literally. Anti-grab. Drink. They broke out the special. But alright. Barry's having fun. Barry's happy.
And I just realized I forgot to update my proficiency.
Fun.
Go fall,
Has Nessa
Crystal,
said
do your thing.
anything this entire since she's got her soda? Is Nessa just kind of sitting there sipping awkwardly, processing today?
He's working on getting back.
And I
Hey,
think
Matt.
Hello.
You've brought me back up to where I started.
yeah, that's your fault.
Gonna go back to slots, are you?
If you want to play slots, just put them in the chat with how many you're rolling. I'm not gonna stop you, but I don't want to keep stopping for it.
You're right.
I'm not gonna stop you from playing it. Just tell me how many times you're rolling with the d20s in the chat,
Yep, will do. I am done.
and I will answer as we go.
The fact that it doesn't matter how much they've gotten.
Yeah. Mika gets back to the bar, proceeds to help people out for a little bit, I guess, with their drinks and stuff, unless somebody has something. That came up with recipe. What?
Strongest.
Schmeat drink.
Strongest.
Oh, you adorable little thing. You want the strongest I've got?
It'll be fun.
I like somebody who's up for a challenge. Give me just a moment. And they walk out of the bar, around the edge, and into the back rooms. 5-6 minutes. And set down a large quart of alcohol in front of you.
Oh, what is that?
You lean over with "what is that?" and your nose hairs disappear from the burn. There is a vibrant, aggressive purple running through it in ribbons. Now, constantly moving. He leans down on his elbow to look at you and says, "If you finish this and you're still standing at the end, that's free."
Smoke?
So,
And doing like a little cigar or like cigarette motion.
you want to smoke?
Smoke and drink.
You know what? That is fair. I like someone who has taste. Would you like a cigar or a cigarette? Or, this one's a little rare, but sometimes we get it in. Would you like a pipe?
Is it a motion for a cigar?
I'd like to order a beer and just sit and watch as Meat does whatever he's planning on doing.
Is Barry responsible enough to order a beer at this point?
Barry's not quite gone, but he's also then just also by, decide he wants to try that. He's still standing. He's just a bit wobbly at this point.
Beers to
Put
keep
that way.
the buzz going.
Yeah.
Ow.
As opposed to whatever this is.
Oh, as you catch me, he's motioning for a cigar.
That's a new symbol.
Well, this is not going great.
I've never
Why?
seen the little yellow circle with an exclamation mark on it before. It actually shows when somebody's having a connection issue now.
Oh boy,
Who's having a connection issue?
Matt.
me.
Oh,
So, what was your answer?
Cigar.
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 He's motioning
Cigar. Oh, a cigar coming right up. Gets it out. Once they pull it out, click one of the things. Cigar cutters through and hands it over to you and pulls out a lighter.
You see, he's gonna like dunk the tail end of it right in the drink. Like not like a lot, just like he's seen this somewhere.
I feel like you go to like dip it a little bit more aggressively, and then you stop for a second. And you're like, you only dip it like just into the rim of it all,
Yeah, just
and it immediately takes off as soon as you put it over the lighter.
oh, and he's not dipping like that, and he's dipping like the end where you puff on it.
I see, that's fair. That's different. Dip that in. As soon as you put it in your mouth to inhale, you can just feel the burn and the fumes starting already.
Did they just give her? Did they just give him a shot, or is it just like the entire bottle has to finish?
think he said he gave it
He asked for the strongest shit he could. And I think I've already established this is a high quality bar.
Is he try? I know, but I mean, is he like drinking it shot by shot, or is this bitch just going for it and just by the bottle?
What do you think?
Mama didn't raise no bitch. Is what I think it sounds like. Buddy, I want you to make me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Just from that little sip? Dip?
Oh, no, he's down in it.
No, this is him downing it.
Oh shit.
I've played with Benita enough to know what he just said.
Hey, Nessa. If we're gonna be here a few days, you think you can workshop some of the stuff if we can find you a bench somewhere? Or any of the thingy things you need to do your techie stuff?
Nessa's eyes are gonna light up. I would love to.
I got a dirty 20 for my con save.
She's gonna take a concerning look at Shmeet.
Shmeet, your sinuses are clear. Everything is just clear. The air is crisp, which is strange because it's been slightly recycled for a long minute. You can see everything in this room with perfect clarity. For a brief moment, you know your name is actually Alistair. And you have a very brief moment where you know, I have a job to do. And your entire posture changes as you stand up on the stool. One long, 25-second inhale. Take out all of the smoke as you stare at King expectantly.
Who?
And fall directly off the back of the stool, flat on your back, unconscious, as you failed the save by more than 5.
What did you roll?
I rolled
that dirty 20.
Yeah, I got 13.
And Barry would like to catch him before he, actually does hit the ground.
You could do so. Well, he finished it. That's better than most do.
What even is that?
I can't give away my trade secrets like that.
Oh no, my cigar!
What?
I didn't finish the cigar.
No. He's just smoking it in his fucking unconscious state.
Barry, you catch him, and for a brief moment, you're not sure if this man is breathing or has a heartbeat. And then you hear the
What a damn good drink.
killed a man last year.
You okay, Barry?
I'm fine. Smeet's down though.
He alive?
Yeah, he's breathing.
His heart is not like a. You know how a heart's supposed to be like a boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's a boom, bada, boom, 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 bada, boom, boom.
I get.
Well, I
How
think
big is
say
Smeet?
is- Not very.
Barry just kind of has him just kind of like on his hip like the fucking baby carry then, I guess.
Well, he lasted longer than most do, so I'll give him that. Props for that stamina. Can I do anything else to help the rest of y'all? Y'all have been gracious customers tonight, and I do enjoy that.
Well,
We should probably eat.
Ooh, food.
We can do food.
You can just visibly see the moment where Barry goes from about to order another drink to ooh, food. Do you have cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers and fries.
I think we've got you covered.
Hey, Clay, Terry, you guys want food?
Wonderful place.
Terry scans sideways, purposely refuses to meet someone's eyes before moving on to yours and be like, "Yeah, I'll get some food. Could you? I'll pay it back. Could you get it?"
Yeah, we should probably just get some food in us. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day.
Something before bed.
Excuse me.
Barry would like to order a light fun drink this time. To go, probably pair well with the burger and fries.
Oh, we're getting
Okay.
fancy over here. Everybody can order what they want. I'm just gonna say, for simplicity's sake, mark off like $10 for food.
Just waiting to hear how much those drinks costed.
Oh, it's okay. One of them won, one of them finished, so the one's free.
Crystal ordered a few, and Barry ordered a few.
Oh, I know, I got theirs. Theirs aren't as bad as you're probably expecting.
Yay! That extra 10 put me back to an even number.
Hell yeah. Everybody should, they go around, food gets passed out. The bot actually comes back up with the food this time, delivering it to everyone. And probably about as you guys are getting your food is when the other two return.
Oh, they have awesome food here. You gotta try it.
How'd the trip go?
Also, Barry's just still carrying Smeat. He's just forgotten he's holding him.
Yeah, you guys do find a just limp
here.
There's, yeah, it's just sometimes smoke leaking out still. It didn't all get out.
Barry's
He's
just
still
out here.
smoking a cigar in his sleep, yeah.
Barry's just out here holding his limp schmeat in public.
Uh-huh.
Turns out that the place that they were looking for is the same place as the garage. They do offer some
Nice.
different kits, ones that are better for jumping, ones that have a higher duration. But the vehicles that we are going to be supplied with also have generators for it on them. They also said that we should probably ask the barkeep here about accommodations elsewhere, or I don't know where. But I've also kind of shoved it onto Crystal.
Ooh, my sister do give good stuff.
It gives some nice things, and then she offered to look into some stuff for us.
Oh,
Really nice.
What did
Oh,
they
did
do
you ask
to
her about explosions in
Did you say Arik?
Just, what did they do to you again?
I'll be honest, I completely forgot what I was supposed to talk about before walking back in here.
You said nice. My sister's not nice to many people. You must have made a good impression.
Surely hope so. If still trying to stab me, the better.
You are very good at illustrating
Being
that
good
response.
stabbing sometimes can be fun.
Yeah, it can be. Can be.
But nonetheless, you were asking about accommodations for the night. What kind of accommodations do you need?
At the very least, something for overnight. Then we should be out for a few days.
A nice warm bed would be nice for a night.
Warm beds, nice place for the night. I think we can do that. I ain't got anything here above the bar. This is a place of business. You do understand. But I got a couple rooms in some of the buildings in the city if y'all want to stay in one of them.
Sounds
Got a
quite
thing.
nice.
Got a workbench of any kind for our friend here?
I don't have a workbench, but I think your two friends here are acquainted with somebody who does. And she's always up for making a buck.
She's got cool doodads to do things with.
He makes mighty
You know,
fine robots.
he looks
You're
over at the two.
fantastic.
I was about to make a comment, and now I feel uncomfortable. Sometimes that habit just goes a little too far, I think.
This is a sweet little thing, isn't she?
Well,
Has little Lex on his shoulder.
I'm like crossing my arms, having a moment of solidarity. Like, yeah, and then fucking Barry calls her a sweet little thing, and just
like,
immediately.
I feel like it's both of you is the slow like churn after making eye contact of that would be the fuck.
She's so nice. Look at the little.
They've had a long day.
How much did you
Currently
let him
petting Lex
drink?
on the head.
Collectively.
I gave him quite a bit.
Smiles.
I got an apartment that's got some rooms to it. You guys can separate off how you feel you need to. And he makes eyes at Bertram like...
In what way?
In the eyes of... The comment was just made both of you go, that feels like a line.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're taking that the exact opposite way, I think.
I know, but it's how you said it. It was so much worse. We know, though.
Reverse Uno acquired.
Read the room.
Make the NPC uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But yeah, we can get you guys set up with a couple rooms throughout. A room or two. I have an apartment that has maybe 3 rooms in it.
I can't imagine we would need more than that.
Oh, right. I think 3 rooms will work.
How much, however, is it going to run us?
40 for the night. Y'all have done well on making me some money tonight. Tipped lovely.
I give Crystal a look that says, am I paying for this? Or like...
No, I'm going to cover it. Of course
Okay,
I'm going to cover it. I just needed to pull up my Thaddeus just need to pull up my calculator so I can actually do the math.
Subtract 40?
I have 15. It's a weird number.
Okay.
But yeah. We can get y'all set up. Do you two want some food while we're at it?
Something to go if you could. We did have something on the spaceship on the way here, but it was kind of light.
That's fair. Something to go. You see, they top around, reach around, talk to the bot. The bot goes back and cooks it, and they'll be, after a few minutes, excuse me, hiccups, come out with a box of food. Each.
How much for the food?
Just knock off 10. I'm just making meals 10.
So I'll just knock off 20
simple.
so I can just pay for Bertram's as well.
Hooray, free food.
There you go.
Eric, why aren't you worried about the money? I have enough people pay for my everything. It's okay. I know how this works.
But yeah, if you all want a workbench for the little lady here, you two know where my sister is. Go talk to her. She's always up for a quick buck. And working on a workbench, having a workbench open. Wow, that comment threw me for a loop, I guess. There's usually some time open. She's all alone in that whole workshop, so I doubt little miss. I'm afraid I don't know your name. Will get in the way. Nessa?
I'm Nessa.
Nice to meet you, Nessa. I'm Mika.
Don't be offended if I don't remember that.
That's all right. All right, give me a second. So it hands you a key. Now, what you're gonna do is you want to go and gives you directions to the building, including like pointing it out on the little map. Just drop the key off in the morning before you go do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to get these guys to bed. Come on.
Do let me know if any of y'all need company before moving on with their stuff.
Play.
Nessa's gonna go to raise her hand.
Nope. No, Nessa. No, you don't.
Oh, Nessa, honey, I don't think you want the company I offer most of the time.
They just start to
pretty
raise
free
it,
and
and then
open, but
someone
you are
else
a little
just
young for me.
lowers her hand.
Unless you had a different question, we all jump to assumptions here. That is not kind of us. Unless you have a different question.
Nessa's gonna shake her head. She's buffering. But it would be nice to have somebody with me in the workshop.
Oh, you won't be alone in the workshop. My sister's over there most of the time.
Does she talk?
Some. Depends if she likes you or not. Apparently she's in a good mood today, if these two are any indication, which is, in and of itself, very interesting and quite remarkable.
Nessa's just gonna hope to herself that she doesn't talk to her. She wants company, but not like that.
I don't know if they'll need me to do stuff tomorrow. I can stick around and talk to you like I talk with Clay. We just kind of bullshit in the front seat most of the time while you guys are in the back.
Ayla's just
Y'all
really
let her know I sent you guys that way.
Let's get people to bed.
Yep.
Point
Already there.
was just, I'll say, as we're leaving, looking at Mika and just pointing towards Clay. That's my bestie. Treat him good.
You get the immediate, oh, as they churn. And you watch Clay just in the middle of dancing freeze.
Give him a thumbs up.
Just looks at you with a panic look like, why did I just freeze? Anyways, you all go about your day.
At night.
At night. For just the simplicity's sake here of this, as we're getting a little bit close to the times. If you guys want, we can go in. Finding the room is pretty simple. Like, finding the apartment they mentioned is pretty simple, following the instructions. It's up on, like, a second story. It is I'm not going to say it's a great apartment, but it's a relatively okay apartment, which is peachy in, Pandoran standards. And if you guys go over, you can negotiate and just get in and work at the workshop. You have your own stuff. You have your materials. You're just using some tools.
Well, I think the bigger question
Y'all
is...
have put a bunch of money down in, and...
The bigger question, though, is come tomorrow. Are we heading out after, or potentially letting Barry do his thing? Or, like, what's going on? How's the timeline like with that going on?
That's what I was going to ask, if you guys were going to be stopping by in the morning for stuff, or how y'all wanted to do it. I'm trying to get the night wrapped up so I have a little bit of wiggle room on stuff.
Well, I think the hard thing would be, when is Barry's conversation?
Yeah.
Have that in mind. I'm just asking, like, wrapping up tonight's, like, the in-game night real quick right now, though. So I have room for stuff I have set up.
Personally, I think people are beat to hell for tonight.
Does he?
I mean, he called all of you.
Gary checks his thing and sees you have Dakin's number.
Yeah.
Oh, just pictured Barry leaving a drunken call at, like, 2 in the morning to Dakin.
The value of my stuff.
What time you want to go have a talk? That's a fun place. Gives direction to that one bar.
This is just the voicemail you're leaving?
Yep.
Good to know. Alright, Nessa, you are working on something in the workshop?
I'm working on something, yes.
What are you working on?
What am I working on?
Barry doesn't know. Barry's going to sleep.
Well, you have the list of requests
Barry's also putting
that people have given you.
In a bed.
I don't know how many things you have on your list, but you have Tanya's thingy, and you have the baby thing that Arik required.
The Iridian bot?
Yeah, the Iridian bot.
How long of a translator should you be able to pry them from the dance floor?
He might not be coming back till the
spatula.
morning.
Yeah, he'll be probably back to bed.
Let's do the thanks for Robert, because he's been waiting for a long time.
Okay, so that one will be pretty simple. You've already done a lot of the design. Everything else, this is like machining, manufacturing, replacing. Make a... It's a weapons kit check, I believe.
Did you say a translocator, Eric? Or
Translator.
a translator?
Okay. So, yeah, make a weapons kit check. It might be weapons kit. I might have read it wrong. Yeah, tinker or weapon.
Okay. That's 32.
God damn. Robert, I'll get with you. You know most of it? As... You can describe it, actually. You know what this was supposed to be, if you want.
It will be described when it is brought out for combat.
Valid. But without any kind of like doubt, this is a rounding success. You guys get there, you start into work. Tanya, I guess, are you there? Tanya, are you there with her, I think?
Yeah, Nessa said she wanted someone to talk to, so stay there with Nessa.
There. You guys get there, you meet Mike. She's relatively quiet most of it, just idly thinking, and you guys do notice she's working on the, like, what you recognize as the exoskeleton a bit that you guys picked up from Opportunity. She seems to be looking at pieces of that and seeing what they do. But it's kind of a, well, you go over there, you work over there. You need something from over here, say something so I don't, hit you with heavy machinery while I'm doing stuff.
Yes, excuse me. Before we start stuff, Tanya.
Mike?
Do you care about like talking volume or how much I talk over there, or I don't know if you have headphones or anything to cancel out noise? Probably doing a shop like this. I just talk a lot.
How you want.
Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't bothering you or you're doing your whatever things you do.
I'll be fine. Talk how you want.
Thank you.
You probably do catch her throughout the night at various points, like watching and taking a look at what Nessa's doing or how well she's doing. But otherwise, it's relatively quiet and peaceful.
Nessa's just summoning random robots to help her on her quest.
Just using the extra one for helping hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
How into her work is Nessa?
Pretty into it.
Okay, so if like Tanya's just spewing off random things, is it just gonna be her like hearing a few words here and there, like just?
That's how Nessa normally listens to things.
Yeah. So she'll catch bits and pieces, just get the gist of stuff, not the whole story.
Yeah.
While Nessa's working, Tanya will prattle on about her old family, some about her old unit then. When she was little.
When she was little.
Is this a situation where you two end up passing out at the workshop or making it back to the room?
Nessa never goes back to the room.
Valid.
Tanya can sleep anywhere.
Valid. Alright, everybody goes in for bed, has their time. It's a long rest in. Finally. Unless somebody wishes to stop the long rest again.
Very quick, explode in the hotel room.
Everybody wakes up. You two find yourselves. Don't do it. Find yourselves like waking up like in like little hammocks that they apparently just hung up and drug you over to. The perks of low G. Tanya, one notable thing, by the way, for you.
Uh-huh.
Your jacket is thrown over you like a blanket, just kind of like you look over and Nessa's is. But that means your jacket wasn't on at some point in the night.
So she took her jacket off to put it back on her.
It's like to toss it over somebody for sleep.
Yeah, rather than having it buttoned up.
Yeah. It's like the idea of, you know how people curl up with blankets? And it's like a comfort thing to have them. It was just kind of like tossing. It was just thinking like, toss it over them to where they can sleep so they can curl up and not like, wake up wrapping a jacket around neck.
I am aware. I often used my blouse as a blanket. I had the door. I had the door stop in the desert. I had constant wind on my back. My blouse blew away at some point.
But otherwise, you guys wake up. It's morning! There's a reply to your 3 a.m. drunk voicemail of, I'll be in there later today, maybe? Otherwise, I can hang around for a few days. Are you drunk? How drunk? Beds are decent for the night. Everybody has a decent enough sleep. Honestly, probably one of the higher quality beds you guys have had in a while.
Oh, sorry for that bed.
And by that, I mean it's just a kind of normal bed. No, there is no need to feel sorry for the bed. You are a fucking log. That is it.
I'm saying Schmidt probably doesn't smell the best.
Oh, fair. I thought you were about to talk how you waller in your sleep or something. I'm like, no, sir, you are effectively a corpse until the morning.
As long as he doesn't burn the bed down with the cigar in his...
Wake up to it on fire.
Oh god, no, they would have taken the cigar from you as you went to leave.
Dylan is muted. I do not know if he heard your bit toward him.
Fair.
Shit, I didn't say anything, did I? You didn't hear what I said earlier.
Nope.
You were muted.
Shit.
Are you
Okay,
calling
basically I
back
sent a text message back to Dakin. Yep, very. Not drunk as me. As that they have a drink to put Schmeat on his ass in one go. Didn't have that, but I had a few other things.
All right. And as everybody's waking up for the day, you guys wake up and you hear like a couple of like engines rumbling as it seems Mike is already awake and lighting up a number of vehicles in the bays.
See, now we gotta have serious talk in the morning.
I know. You guys are lining up vehicles in the bay. When you wake up, everybody in the apartment wakes up, having a lovely day, and almost everything isn't super extreme. The only oddity as everybody wakes up is, well, Schmeat doesn't wake up. Alistair does wake up.
I thought you were gonna kill
He
Schmeat.
is dead.
He died of alcohol poisoning.
No save, no damage, just dead.
Alistair, as you wake up, remarkably clear-headed compared to the last time you remember being awake. That's where we'll call session.
Ah!
I gotta remember to be ready to be agitated and violent in the morning.
It's okay, it'll be great.
Actually, well, first thing Nessa will probably see then is Tanya grab the contraption off the table and slide both of her swords in.
Fair.
Nessa wanted to hand it to her.
Oh no, it's a serious pace of like grabbing it, putting them in, and walking for just fast walking. But Matt's gonna pick up later.
Scary.
Like picking it, like putting it back on and slinging the jacket back over. Putting that back on.
Did we pay before we left?
I was going to give you the total. Everybody said they paid, so I was just going to give you guys the total afterwards. We had already done enough bookkeeping, I thought.
What do you mean?
Put it in chat then, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we'll call session. We'll pick up with lovely conversations to be had in the morning.
So I guess you guys that have an immediacy, make a big fucking note, because God knows when the next time will be. But if there's anything else for closing.
I have to state that I went back to the slot machines twice more.
Shut up.
For the recording.
You're wrong. No more.
Hey, Rich.
Stop.
Do not do what I do. Gambling is wrong. Gambling is bad. In excess.
Just got no one to hold him, no one to vote him.
I'm folding this recording. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.